Sigh. I always watch my hands. I always turn the handkerchief. Don't let your sword or your heart waver. Hiya. I like the cut of your jib. My name is Trafalgar D. Law, but you may know me as the much discussed kind person. My name is Trafalgar D. Law, but people call me the Wandering Protector. Show me what you're made of. Hiya. My name is Trafalgar D. Law, but people call me the Dark Guardian.
All right. Hello, everybody. Get rid of these. Oh, that's definitely working. I was like, hey, am I being heard? Sure am. It's okay. Hey, when you feel better, maybe I could call you and talk to you more about the series. Absolutely. I should be
Just
feeling a
another
little
peaceful
bit
day on
better
Malachite.
tomorrow, thankfully. Let's see. Streaming. Switch over here. Okay, here we go. All right, we should be good now. A relatively shorter stream. I mean, shorter than last one.
me.
Maybe 2
Almost
hours and
empty,
not
all
3
looking
hours.
something
3
like
hours seem to
Miranda.
wear me out pretty bad. Hey Miranda, nice to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hey Redcomb Sue, good to have you here too.
I wish people
Cool to
followed
see
me
you
as wise
on
and kind as
YouTube this time. I was like, wait, she's here, but I don't see her over on the Twitch stream thing. All right, I might switch over to Twitch and be right back. Whichever you prefer, I'm on both. Stop being sick. I know, right? Also, thank you everyone for being here. The Clowncer, Redcomb Sue, Nostalgia King Productions from the year 1222. I'm everywhere like a virus. Just like Mr. Smith from the Matrix, but it's just you. Like, it's you in the same outfit. Nothing is different. My mom is sick, but she seems to be on the mend. I'm sorry. What's she sick with? I hope she feels better soon. That sucks. I hate that. And we've been completely obsessing over Wizard 101 lately. Started as just for the littles, and now all of us are playing. I mean, that's great. It's great that everyone's having fun. It seemed like last I heard that was kind of like a group decision. Wizard 101. I think Nate was like, ugh, and then the rest were like, no, let's do it. Hopefully Nate's into it now too. I say, Mr. Malachite. I say in an Agent Smith voice. Oh shit, that is perfect. I hope I never thought of that. Because Mr. Malachite has been a username in the past before I did the legal name change. Mr. Malachite, we missed you. We think it's some kind of stomach bug, but she was throwing up literally anything she put in her stomach for like an entire week. That's awful. Anything that involves the bathroom is the worst.
Yum.
But puking, because you have to put your face so close to the toilet, I would say puking is worse. You got some fluids from the hospital a few days ago, and that seemed to really help. Yeah, you often have to get IV fluids after that level of not being able to retain nutrients or water. Damn. I'm glad she got some IV fluids. I'm glad she's doing better. That sounds like hell. Damn, now I'm here. Make the sound that, make that BAMF sound that Nightcrawler makes when he teleports. Well, now that we have unlocked dailies, badges, achievements, and events, yes, Nate is into it. All right, we got the all the little bells and whistles that fire off the dopamine and the serotonin. You know, part of Michelangelo would be a public farter, but I don't want to curse him with this trait.
I speak with a...
I just don't. I just can't. None of these really make sense for him. Stands smugly. It does seem like what he would do. I don't know. Some of these, I need more options, frankly. I need some help managing my show since I'm building my brand. Let me tell you the cast members of the Wiz Kids, me, Jordan, David, if I can get them on calls, Troy, his girlfriend, and maybe. I'm trying to recruit plenty of people in the cast as soon as possible. Because I need some help managing my show since I'm building my brand. It's interesting, like, do you have, like, concrete lore? I mean, because you're making all this, you're improvising all this on the spot. Where's the continuity? Is there a wiki? He was able to drink some soup and keep it down today. That's good. Ugh. I think the illness is going around. I'm having a problem with, I think, migraines and like a sinus infection. I'm getting like headaches and a bit of nausea, light sensitivity, which is very migraine coded, on top of, you know, sinus, facial pressure, and blowing my nose all the time. Michelangelo, 1990, all scenes.
We're all guilty of the old one-trick
No.
wonder.
Okay.
And while bundling groceries can be quite the hand.
Oh, do you know what happened to us today? I do not. Why is that a curse? Farting is a normal bodily process like sneezing. I agree, but making it a defining trait of one of my me's is so disrespectful unless it's like a serious thing that they truly do. You know how we've been waiting on appliances to be delivered and we've had 4 cancellations? I did not know about the cancellations. That's awful. 4 cancellations is very uncool. I went to my granny's funeral today. Oh, and it was a lovely service. The pastor spoke about my granny a while since he really knew her and my papa. My God, that's so sweet. I'm so sorry you had to... I'm so glad that you got to go to a service and have that talk and have that processed to... you know, go through those emotions. Yeah, I'm so sorry too. 97 though. 97, like, you can't really complain at 97. It's okay. I've been preparing for this for a little while. I'm just glad she's no longer suffering. Yeah. Suffering is over. 97 years old. Yeah, it's... I'm glad you had a lovely service. This year I've been to 2 memorials, and one was unplanned, Leah's, and one was more planned, my uncle's. And the planned one is it's better. You get you're more prepared. No, I haven't made a wiki because I don't know how. That's why I need help, and I'll teach y'all how to do the voices on the calls and editing. Gotcha. I don't know what the best wiki service is, but I know pretty easy to put together. 7 years old. Add Jake from State Farm. A little bit of everything. Anyway, the Lowe's delivery truck arrived today. The driver gets out and asks us some questions. Opens the truck and our appliances were not on the truck. 4 cancellations, and then what can only be described as a brutal fake out. Dude. Oof. Wow, 97 years. We should all be so lucky. Who died? Oh, one of my primary mod, I hurt my knee, ouches. Grandmother died. And then for me, my aunt and uncle died. And then before that, all this year, before that, my girlfriend died on fucking Valentine's Day. So, like, comment, subscribe. Help your boy out. It's been a rough year. I mean, you can't make this shit up. That is wild. What would be even funnier? I mean, it's in a really like comedy movie type of way. What would be really funny is if the appliances were on the truck and they just didn't identify them. But like you said that, and I just imagine them opening the truck to an empty truck, and that can't have been it. It can't have just been an empty truck, right? Right? Let me... I mean, Peter came in and looked at me in such a defeated look. It was an empty truck! Oh my god. I'm immediately reminded of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 1990. TMNT, 1990, opening. Not that part. Yes, this. I'm 22 years old and autistic, still don't have a girlfriend because I wanted to focus on school and my job. That's smart. Maintain your focus. My little brother's 23 and autistic and doesn't have a girlfriend because he's focusing on making movies in school. Well, he just graduated, so movies and some work. I'm supposed to hang out with him this week if I can get my shit feeling well enough. What? Dude, I'm so sorry. That fucking sucks. That's literally insane that it was empty. I mean, it's like, it's not reality. I do not know how he made it to my house with an empty truck. How would you not realize the truck was empty? Like, surely it would be heavier and harder to drive. You would think, unless they're really just not keeping an eye on it. We have a better clip from the O3 Turtles if we could find it. We'll see if it's better. But probably. I just think, yeah. This is the one I think of.
It's the
Yeah. There's boom. There's the truck. This is what happened to your appliances. Red Comb Sue. This is what happened.
From skateboards to stereo
this was the place just before your delivery,
at an alarming rate.
and then boom. Boom. I love that, and I love the fact that, like, you know that this effect, like they paused there, they held, I think they held frame, and then they removed all those boxes that were just one layer in the front. But yeah, sorry, that's just what happened. Are you gonna talk to your brother about maybe joining the series? Yeah, I'll give him a talk. I just haven't seen him yet. At this point, we have it rescheduled to arrive Friday. If it does not, we will go and bring the appliances one by one. We'll pick up like the store one day, the stove one day, and the fridge the next. Yeah, at that point, it's like, if you want this done, not even just right, but at all, you're going to have to do it yourself. If it keeps up like this, dear God. I'm just glad that you have your stove. And then what are you doing for refrigeration? Mini fridge? Freezer? Maybe if he's interested, yeah. Keep having fever dreams about this girl, Kaylin CA, and picturing marriage with her. Fever dreams and picturing marriage with her. It sounds like one of them daydream crushes that people get a lot of the time. Try not to let it affect you too much. Keep your mind on the ground. Keep telling myself no girlfriend. No girlfriend until you yourself are emotionally mature enough that you can handle another person. Especially since you're only 22, the next 3 years your brain's gonna like hit its like puberty. It's like second puberty. And then sort of somewhat finish baking. So like you're gonna be you're gonna know yourself a lot better in a few years, and then I would talk about a girlfriend. We've had no appliances in this house for a month now. Oh God, I would just die. Jeez. No fridge? His boss had coworker put his old garage fridge in for now. Okay, thank God. So we have this old ugly fridge. We have the old fridge, a camping stove, and a toaster oven I ordered. I still heavily recommend an air fryer, especially if you order out. If you enjoy pizza whatsoever, put a reheat pizza in an air fryer. I mean, toaster oven's pretty good too, but air fryer, so good. I keep having dreams about Left 4 Dead. That sucks. Because I know you mentioned you have dreams about tanks. Surprisingly, we have done well with all that. Good. Good. I'm glad that you've got enough to function. Just clearly, it's been such a mess for y'all getting that thing set up, getting that house set up. Girlfriends are trouble. As a man who's been married and has dated quite a bit, the bigger problem is not taking care of oneself. At least with me. And if girlfriends are trouble, and if I'm dealing with my show, that will become its own brand, and the girl might cause trouble during production. I mean, relationships are going to be trouble in some way or another, no matter what. It's just that the positives are going to outweigh the negatives in a good situation. In a bad situation, obviously the negatives will just but yeah. Let's see. The local restaurant down by the street knows us by sight and name, law. Oh man, that sounds good. I don't know what they make, but it sounds good. Yeah, lol, I was having a dream about being in the Dark Carnival finale area with a bunch of infected in tanks. That's one of the worst areas. I mean, it's one of the best and the worst. Hold on, I gotta find a quote.
Can you believe this guy? Come on, don't just ninja kick the damn rabbit. Do something.
Ninja kick the damn rabbit. Okay. Ninja kick the damn rabbit. I forgot about that. It's been a while. Ninja kick the do I have enough space? Please tell me I have enough space. Please, I'm begging you. I think I got it. I think we're good. We're good. Ninja kick the damn rabbit.
Ninja kick the damn rabbit.
I don't know why that tickles me so much. Never mind all. I was about to ask. I was about to check in with you on that. Never mind. All videos of 2003's TMNT are blocked on YouTube. Nickelodeon, would you just chill with the copyright, like, protection nonsense? Just be a team player and let us have this. God. Not like you're doing anything with it. They're probably rebroadcasting it somewhere. I have been the most. Oh. Okay, this is good. I have been the most miserable I've ever been in a long while. I want to hug you so bad, but it's reached a level of crazy that I'm starting to adapt to it and just laugh it off. So I'm mentally doing better than I was. I know how you feel. There's just a certain point where the misery, like, it's become all consuming that you have no choice but to lean in, adapt, and go a little insane. And just be like, all right, fuck it, whatever. It's a little like the sort of grinning and bearing it, but also adapting so much that you're no longer emotionally held back by it. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing better. I just hate that it's not getting... This situation is such a shit show. I don't like dreams like that where you are in a horror movie. Me neither, man. Woman, child. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I don't really have nightmares. I can count how many nightmares I've had on 2 hands, and that's it. Maybe 3. There might be some I'm forgetting, but barely. Recently, though, I had a really bad dream. I mean, this was this morning. I had a bad dream where my cat Amelia had gotten hurt and was bleeding and covered in blood, and I just didn't know if she was gonna make it. And then I woke up and she's fine, but I'm not, so I gotta go cuddle her. Let's see. I was just thinking about the English orphan boy you gave Weston and thought that you could be the new voice of Weston. I was laughing my ass off the whole time I was stalking Derry. Please, sir. It is one of my favorite ones to do, so this is great news. It's also one of the voices that I give to my cats when they want food. Please, father. Please give us the food. Please. Ninja kick the damn rabbit is what some dudes wish they could do to Wacko. Hello, I'm Weston, the leader of the trio. Everything is blocked. Okay, piracy. I've kind of gotten used to it. I've always had crazy dreams. That's wild. I've always had weird dreams.
I feel so much better.
And confusing dreams. And dreams that are like a little like emotionally like irritating to me, where it's like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I'm really tired that this is a recurring dream. But having like a genuine like nightmare that's like scary or sad or agitating is pretty rare. Yeah, exactly. Nickelodeon is way too protective over their content. I used to post Blue's Clues stuff when I was younger, and I got striked 3 times and another channel striked. Damn. I'm just too strict with it. Just let people have a little bit of fun. Just a little. The people, and like, what it's like now is nothing. Like, what it's like now is so much worse than it used to be with AI slop. Sigh, we have so many stories about shit happening to us like that, to be honest. Which part? The dreams or the copyright strikes?
I'm a little upset.
I'm having nightmares about being copyright struck. I'm sure that happens to people. Oh, we got a bunch of new people here. Thanks for being here. I have such vivid dreams and I remember them in such detail. That's rough. That's rough. I have vivid dreams. I remember them a little bit. Amelia is pregnant. No, my cat possibly. No, my cat's name is Amelia. Amelia better not be pregnant. She was neutered before she was even like 5 months old. If my cat is pregnant, it's immaculate conception. My cat is gonna be the Mother Mary to Cat Jesus.
Hope I didn't scare anyone.
Let's see. Believe it or not, we hired some workers that I don't think are 100% legal, and they got shit done in the basement. And they say we don't need migrants. And let's be real, every person of Mexican descent or South American, Central American any of that. Those are Native Americans. They're not illegal immigrants. They just walked north. They just walked north in their own lands. And they say we don't need migrants. I was walking around and saw like a road crew, and it was clearly all natives. And when I say natives, I'm talking Mexicans, Colombians, Argentinians, Brazilians, Uruguayans, Chileans, whoever, El Salvadorians. Like, if you got that native blood in you, you are a Native American. This is your land. So I fully believe you, and I know that you treated them well, so I appreciate that. Like, the whole van was empty is kind of out there even for us, but also not for us. It's just the type of shit that hasn't happened in a while. It's so baffling that, like, it's funny, maybe not initially or totally, but it's like this is too cosmically amusing. Good lord. I fucking hate the dreams for people you know are hurt. I had one recently of my oldest sister being hurt. I'm so sorry. It's so agitating, especially like if you're not able to tell that it's a dream in the moment. And you're like, this is just the life I'm living. And then when you wake up and then throughout the day, you might like, I'll still have some like of that emotion in me. And I'll be like, that was a dream. We need to stop feeling that right now. Say other lines that you would think Weston would say. Hello, I'm Weston, the leader of the trio. These are, I forget what are the names of the other people with Weston? I'm trying to think. I need more info on Weston. On the topic of dreams, we have a recurring dream that happens whenever we feel completely trapped by a person in our life. It's only happened twice, but it's a dream where we're running from a murderer who killed our whole family. And right before we see the murderer's face, we wake up. Damn. That is your brain saying, there is a threat. They've already screwed you over and they're coming for you. And you just threat. Damn. And making it faceless. Yeah, damn. Although you do have a lot of faceless imagery going on with you, which is fascinating. I don't really have that. Although there's probably times when my brain isn't bothering to render it and I just don't know. I just don't notice. Yeah, if I wake up, I might take a minute, but I could recount most/all the most recent dreams. That's crazy. I mean, that seems like perfect story fodder too. I hope you use that stuff.
That's too much for me right now.
Oh, sorry. That's too much for Mario right now.
Huh?
The reason why I say that about David is
boy,
because every time I used to call him, he answered. We would talk for a while, and he said he'd call me back, but never does, and I won't hear from him in a few days. Classic friend patterns sometimes, or weeks. Ugh. Yeah, for me, it's like I can't be called randomly. You kind of have to like make an appointment or be like, hey, can we talk in a few minutes, or just some level of heads up, because I'm often not at my computer or not able to call yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was so grateful they were there helping us get stuff done. Hell yes. I'm so glad you've been having people help you. The idea of you and Peter doing all of this by yourself, even you, Peter, and your son-in-law doing all this by yourself, makes me sick to my stomach because it makes me think of my move in November and December, which was so bad it made me physically ill half the time. By now, we've determined the face is whoever is trapping us. Exactly. It's letting you fill that in, but our brain won't let us know. It's like, hey, this is a plot. This is your brain is like, this is something you need to face on your own, pun intended. Yeah, I immediately had the urge to text her on Discord. Oh, your sister. I hope you get to hug her sometime soon. At least till after Gotcha. Caden and Braden. See, that's the problem is our main mod is named Caden, but without the Y. I often dream about bathtubs. That's interesting. Like, are you in them? Or are they just there? Raiden is the youngest triplet who loves his mommy, and Caden is the adventurer. Weston also has a crush on Gracelyn. Or is it Gracelyn? My name's Gracelyn. Gracelyn, I love you. I cannot. I'm gonna. Weston is calling her Gracelyn. Weston doesn't care how it's supposed to be pronounced. Raiden, I love Gracelyn. The first murderer was our dad. The second was Eric. Damn. The fact that it was your dad is rough, but that do be how it is. But you have a better relationship with your father than I do. I met my own father for less than a minute, and then my stepfather was horrible. So yeah, that's crazy. I dream about bathrooms, and there's like a ton of toilets all over the place. If they have stalls, the stalls are really short, and most of the time, there's no stalls at all. It just feels like such a confusing, vulnerable, insecure environment. It's so uncomfortable. It's like a liminal space, but for taking a piss. The back rooms, but it's the bathrooms. Well, I never call and bug you. I sometimes bomb you with little tiny texts, which I'm always happy to handle. Like, sending me Discord messages, like, I won't always get to those immediately, but I do get to them. And that's way easier for me to handle. So, shooting me a message is totally fine. Just know that I won't always immediately get back to it. But but there are tons of bathtubs. Wow. Are you in and out of the bathtubs? Are they just there? There was a backrooms game where there was sort of like a bathhouse area where it's just endless baths and a lot of endless tile. Let me tell you the time I got sued. So in February in 2025, I made an episode titled King Smooth Cheeks House Party, which featured graphic content. And my stupid brain decided to show this to a 20-year-old? What? Old Chandler Richburg, once he's shown it to his parents and threatened to sue, and eventually sued me and took everything. Burned the paper cutouts during season 8 budget time, got cut because of the... Jesus, dude. That's wild. I honestly want to see the paper cutout burning. I want to see like a court-ordered destruction of the paper cutout. Your Honor, if we put our dreams together, we could have a full bathroom. Well, do we have showers? I'm more of a shower guy. Unless it's like a big bathtub. Like, I want a bathtub that's like, where like I can get down, I can like sit and like up to my neck. I basically want like a jacuzzi level or level of submersion. And then I just want to be able to muck around in there. I don't want a bathtub that's like a small coffin. And then every time I'm moving around, the water's sloshing out onto the floor. When my dad died for a few years, I would dream he was sick and I couldn't find him. A few times I dreamed we buried him and he wasn't dead. That's right. He was sick and I couldn't find him. It's such a helpless and despairing feeling. Ugh. And then we buried him and he wasn't dead yet. It's such a old school Victorian era fear. But like in a dream, like truly devastating nightmare. Let's see. Scrolling. More like a bathroom murder scene if you add us into the mix. We're all just hiding in different stalls as the killer like shoves stall door open after stall door like a movie. The bathtubs are just there like a bathrooms kind of way. Interesting. Are they always full or not? I'm just so curious about this liminal space. Because I can see an all bathroom environment becoming pretty horrific if you let it. I was actually really scared of public restrooms for a long time. No, you look great, Harry. I'm like not playing the game and purely reading chat. I just realized. Sorry, everybody. I was actually really scared of public restrooms for a long time. Oh God, I'm snoring loud in public. I was actually really scared of public restrooms for a long time. So I guess it's
Don't
my brain
push
just
me.
bringing that
Okay.
fear back in a
I'm
way.
definitely not
I hate how the
sitting out.
stalls in Americas have gaps in them. My high school had a stall that you could see right through. That's awful. Yeah, the lack of privacy, the insecurity, like the threat, the vulnerability of going to the bathroom.
Aw,
And then
Oh,
like, I don't, I
it was
think
just
I
a
got,
dream.
I'm pretty sure I was traumatized in a bathroom or two as a child. So whenever people are like,
Oh.
yeah, I've got fear of public restrooms, I'm always like, did something happen to you? I think something happened to me. If we put our dreams together, we could have like a Coachella bathroom with a murderer in it. Do you respond to Google Messages? Because you mentioned a text to you and let you know to call you. Yeah, I don't monitor that as well. The Discord, I'm able to monitor more easily. I don't know if you have Discord. But that's usually where I'm chit-chatting with everybody.
Hey,
I can install Google Messages.
I'm
I haven't already. I have some enchiladas. Zuko
Yum.
with the truly effed up I don't have your number, so I need you to get Google Messages. It's called Google Chat. Okay. Yeah, I know those dreams about my dad were grief and stuff. Yeah. It's just so like I hear that and I'm a little afraid. My mother's in her 60s, so you know, you like to hope she's got at least 20 or 30 years left on her, but just had, I mean, she is the youngest of her siblings, but she did just have 2 pass, so feel very anxious about that. For years I've dreamed about it. Hold on. Scrolling up. So like in Headspace, we all have basically separate dreams. Oh. I tend to have stress dreams where I have to help Tyke and Win. Is it Win? It's Win, right? Not Winnie. That silent E almost throwing me off. I have to, let's see. I tend to have stress dreams where I have to help Tyke and Win through various traumatizing
I'm
nightmares.
feeling a bit
And of
down.
course, those poor babies actually have the said nightmares. I don't know what they encounter in those nightmares, but when we wake
No.
up, I can see their part of the brain didn't get great sleep. That's wild. Like, all of that is fascinating as like an internal ecosystem and how it interacts with different parts of itself. You are the part of the system helping the children in the system through the nightmares. Good Lord. Life is complicated for y'all. You have my deepest condolences. I can barely keep my shit together as a singular unit,
huh.
let alone a compartmentalized 24-ish people. I loved how I added the Fuller House gang to the show because it gave it personality. Fernando loves his wife, Kimmy Gibbler, and boasts about his life. Just throw in a little fan fiction, Fuller House fan fiction into the show. It's definitely giving like kid with their toys, and it's like, I don't care what the franchise was, they're all in the universe together. Let's see. Oh, go back to my stream. There we go. And for years, I've dreamed about a house that is cozy on the bottom floor. Oh, also, Caden, I need suggestions for Mac because I don't know enough. All I've got is greets energetically, and I don't even know if that's accurate. Oh, and eats with gusto, and I don't know if Big Eater, I think Big Eater and eats with gusto are accurate. I don't know about the rest. And for years, I've dreamed about a house that is cozy on the bottom floor. It's multi-storied, and the higher you go, the darker and scarier it gets. I hate that dream. It's an amazing setup for a horror story, and just an awful place for your brain to trap you in. Fucking wild. Right? Ugh. Ooh. Ah. I think I have a house that's kind of like that, but it's more like the taller and like the darkness increases vertically and horizontally. Like the further you get from the entrance and towards the back, it tends to get darker. Kimmy Gibbler is a Smex goddess, slept with Fernando multiple times in episodes. A surprise. I mean, that does sound like Kimmy. I was really scared of automatic toilets when I was a child since they're so loud and they go off whenever. I'm just thinking about the ones they put in the airport back in the day when they were brand new, and it was so intense it was almost like an airplane or spaceship toilet. I hurt my same with the automatic toilet fear. I don't have Discord. Tried to make an account but failed. You can do it. I believe in you. Google Chat would be easy. Yeah, I can get that. Damn, our mom and dad are both in their 60s too. I mean, yeah, I think we can get a couple more decades out of them. We have to be on them about them taking care of themselves. I'm having to do that about my mom. We're at the point where the child has to parent the parent as far as, going to the doctor, at least with my mom. Yes, said like when. Okay, thank you. I think I've asked this before. In fact, I know I've asked this before. I'm always so careful about pronunciation. Yeah, well, I had a dream one night where I spoke to my dad about him being dead. It was comforting. I'm so jealous. That sounds awesome. I know it sucks that your dad's dead, but it would be awesome. It would be awesome to be able to do that. With Leah, my girlfriend, my dead girlfriend, my ghost girlfriend, I would definitely love to have that kind of dream. I got 4 grandparents that it would be really cool to have that dream with. That sounds nice. I'm glad you had that. Yeah, well, in my stress dreams, I'm basically tying them to their bed with cloths so they don't thrash about so bad they get hurt. It's scary in itself. God, so their nightmares become a nightmare for you. I wish I could hug y'all. It's awful. I want to hug y'all. I spoke to my papa in a dream once after he died. I remember he said, "It's okay, I'm comfortable." Good. It's always reassuring. Yeah, my dad told me that if everyone dies eventually and it would be okay. I just hope that the afterlife is as cool as I want it to be. I just really... This place is so unjust that I crave a more just afterlife.
Let's settle this today once and for all.
Oh yeah, well, I'm near your parents' age. Not quite, but near.
Off.
I hope you get many decades to come, at least 2 or 3. Redcomb Sue. Oh yeah, Dad and Mom are both living to their 90s unless something unexpected happens, which is what Nate worries about. Yeah. Wish we were more like elves, where it was just like infinitely live forever unless someone kills you. It just seems like you can get way more shit done that way. Clara Dyer is a character I dislike because she was a bewitch in real life, complaining about little things. I even teased her about liking the Fisher Price Wow Wow Wubsy toys, and she threatened to kick my ass.
I can't explain it, but Katara
How
is
old
on my
was
mind all
she?
the time lately.
Oh, hey, Brianna. Nice to have you here. You came just in time for Aang from Avatar The Last Airbender to fall in love with Katara, his canonic future wife and a future mother of his children, that he wasn't the best parent to. What's funny is she fell out of love with him earlier, despite them both being marked as partners. They're really playing the drama with this. There's a jellyfish that can live forever unless there's something that kills it. I love that. And unfortunately, I think a lot of the time that the thing that kills it is like a really cool sea turtle that's hungry. And frankly, I'm pro sea turtle and pro jellyfish. I don't know who to support. Big eater, light eater, flips out when angry, smiles when angry. Hello, Brianna. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Clara was pregnant in season 2 and gave birth in season 4 to twins Romeo and Juliet. To twins that are named Romeo and Juliet? That's quite the creative decision. Yeah, I'm okay. How are you? Ooh, I hope school goes better. I hope you're doing okay. I'm doing all right. Kind of sick, but I wanted to stream anyway because being sick and just laying around is boring. I lose my mind. On the bright side, my dead girlfriend, who is also in Tomodachi life, is finally ready to confess her feelings. I don't know why it took so long.
Should I confess my love?
This game sometimes, like,
Does my place need a
sometimes it'll take forever for someone who's like marked as partners to actually get there. Does my place need a vibe check? No, it's good.
How should I confess my feelings?
He wasn't a bad parent, dude. Surest. I love that you came. Arrogantly, cutely, with a catchphrase.
What kind of...
Okay, I do love that you came in hard with the Aang as a dad defense. He wasn't a bad parent, dude. Sure, his 2 older kids were a little jealous of Tenzin's adventures, but they also acknowledged that it wasn't about adventuring, but rather learning how to be an airbender, and they appreciated that they didn't have that level of expectation. Everyone really loved their dad. That's true. It's just they did have those problems. There were those tensions. And I think it's interesting that Tenzin didn't notice it. Like, he sent me a meme that had this. You from my head to my toes. The tomatoes. To my toes. Boop. I love you from my head to my toes. Here we go.
I love you from my
If
head
my
to my
husband
toes.
died, I'd be like Arwen from Lord of the Rings. I'd lay down under a tree and die. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Should I choose
I
what
like
I'm wearing first?
that. Yeah. Just like if the person I love isn't here, I want to be where they are. Which unfortunately has become a running theme with some people who know Leah. Some people have been like, I mean, people are like, man, I wish I was just dead so I could see Leah again. And that's just kind of been a recurring theme amongst people who knew her and cared about her. You look great, girl.
All right. It's time
The
to psych
tension was
myself
one
up and say
conversation and
how
then
I
they
really
moved
feel.
on. Well, it was a little longer than that. It recurred a little bit in the episode. It was a little bit longer. It was maybe 30 to 60 seconds more footage. How dare you correct me? You caught me. And at the end of the conversation, they all stood around staring lovingly at the photo too.
I
Yeah,
love
you're
you from
right.
my head
I
to
know.
my toes.
I just think it's good that they showed that there was some complexity to how he raised them. Also,
Hold it right there.
no, come on, no. What the fuck?
The one who truly loves Matthew.
Ma'am, you are supposed to be in love with a Ghostbuster.
I confessed my feelings first. That means I love Matthew the most.
Oh, come on.
Matthew, which of us do you choose?
What do you mean? Which of us do I choose? I'm not taking someone else's. I'm not leaving. What?
I
What?
choose neither of you.
Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. No. 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 Close the game. Try that again. That did not autosave. Good lord. What the hell just happened? Tomodachi life likes to be chaotic. It likes to throw in a plot twist. Sometimes it'll be like 3 people show up and it'll be like, I'm the one who actually loves you. Ooh. Lol them out. Well, GG. What the hell just happened? I came back to that. Yeah, that was rough. Let's try that again. Jesus. I've had to do this a couple times in some other situations
Huh?
where it's just like,
I'm not even sure what this feeling is.
I wrote a whole thing for you to say,
I can't
and now I
confess
have
my
to
feelings.
rewrite it, you bastard.
Where should I confess my love?
Hold on. More lore. Patrick is a character in The Whiz Kids. He was based on Patrick Holland, which was a friend in real life. When he got introduced in the show, he was a guy coping with his deceased girlfriend. Wow. He's literally just like me for real.
How should I confess
It's
my
only
feelings?
been like 3.5 months for me. With a catchphrase. Make me retype this. Don't do this to me. I love space you from the autocorrect still has it. My head to my hyphen toes. The Switch needs some improvements to its autocorrect thing. Okay. Now we can do this. Space. 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 Don't
you from my
screw
head
me
to my-
over on this.
Should I change what I'm wearing first?
No, you look... No.
Let's see.
No.
Oh,
Yes. You look great.
all
Later
right.
seasons, he would get an obsession with a female doll that looked like Daisy from Wubsy and dated the doll. He's not like me for real. That is not where this is going for me. Instead, I'm going polyamorous. And at the end of the... Oh, yeah. Okay. So that was the Tenzin. My situation was kind of like Phil Vischer, the creator of VeggieTales, where he had legal trouble with his show as well. But except my show isn't a Christian show. It's an adult satire. Yeah, it definitely
I
doesn't
love
sound
you
like
from my head to
anything
my toes.
your average Christian would be into, or at least your stereotypical Christian. I choose neither of you, for fuck's sake. Like, no. More modern Matthew would be like, I choose both of you? I wasn't expecting that, much like I wasn't expecting empty delivery
but
truck.
the answer's no.
What the fuck? Digital Matthew, why on earth would you say that? Digital, what the fuck? How many times am I gonna have to type this? Look. Okay. Why is Digimatthew so annoying? I know. Tomodachi Matthew is driving me crazy. Look, one of the things I think is a factor, because I haven't looked it up yet.
hello.
I haven't looked up the technical details, but I think leaving a me on an empty stomach when you have it interact with another me is a factor. I don't like that. That shit sounded delicious to real Matthew. But like, real Matthew doesn't like pickles, and it's number 2 on my list. Please tell me I like baguette.
Yum.
Yum. Wow, wow, wubsy. Wubsy, wubsy, wow, wow. You know that? I don't know that. Tomodachi Life screwed you over again. It fucked me a few times. It's so bad, dude. I bet... Do you put all your characters on your Tomodachi Island? Okay. We're gonna save now that I have a full stomach. We're not gonna stop here. We're gonna try this again. There's...
I'm not even sure what this feeling is.
Digimatthew needs to get his shit
Okay.
together. What characters?
should
The
I go?
characters from WizKids. Like, it would be cool to have, like, just fill your island with that. Which ones? Any of them. It was a kid show on PBS Kids, and I loved that show. Where's... There we go. Ninja kick the damn rabbit. Do something. Or no, it was Nick Jr. Gotcha. Wubs. Aw, I've seen this little guy before. I think I saw him in a game before I saw him in anything else. That's adorable. Oh, Jesus. It's the WizKids edition. What's going on over here? Here. Shh. I love him, and the theme song slaps. I gotta give that a look. It'll probably, you know, whatchamacallit.
Does my place need a vibe? That's my feelings.
My brain just hiccuped. Oh, yeah, it might copyright me if I play the song. Might get me one of them copyright strikes. So when are you going to play the next game episode? That's a good question. Today definitely wasn't a good day. Just because I'm not fully there. We're going to have to find a time when I'm not as sick. I want to be fully functional for it, because I do not want to give you the short shrift on feedback or experience. My head. I think I was playing the previous one for a couple hours. I don't know if that took one session or not. That was like at the end of October, and that was like a whole other life. To my toes.
I love you from my head to my
I hate
toes.
Wubsy. He's a smacks pervert. I would never let that yellow demon rat ruin me again. No, don't play the song. I hate Wow Wow Wubsy. Wow. We found his weakness. When are you going to play the next game episode, Matthew? When will you get the soundboard, Matthew? That's great questions. All great questions. Thank you for reminding me about the soundboard. Oh yeah, content warning, near death. That I do appreciate, because boy oh boy, have I been getting hit with that a lot since Leah first went unconscious, even when she was in a coma for 2 fucking weeks, which is insane to have to say out loud. Yeah, I got hit by One Piece with some of that like near death coma shit, and then I got hit with it in fucking Stranger Things. And then I got hit with it in goddamn Jurassic World Chaos Theory, which is an anime. just a nightmare. Would you like to know my name? Isn't it Jordan? When you get this standing desk, Matthew. Oh my God, standing desk.
I'm sorry, but
What
the
the
answer's
fuck? We need to kill this man. This man doesn't know what's good for him. Good Lord. Not a coma, at least not for weeks at least. It's only for a few hours. I appreciate the heads up. Thank you. Because getting hit with it 3 times in a row out of nowhere was rough. But it's a pretty stressful encounter. As long as I get some heads up, that's fine.
I'd like some dinner.
5 hours later. Would you like to know my name? It's Weston. I'm just ignoring the love confession thing now. I'm just so irritated. Do you like the Whiz Kids? It seems fun so far. I need to watch them a little more to see what the content is.
I'm low-key of...
I am a little worried that it's a little too... I mean, we'll have to see exactly how profane it is. Plus, the few hours passes in minutes because game. Hell yes. Oh my God, she ate the plate? Who's your favorite Whiz Kids character? I mean, I'm biased, but Weston has been fun to talk. But I would need to see more of the character arcs. It's about more than just the jokes. It's about the evolution of the character. I also eat the plate. Oh man. There's not many things where you can eat the plate. Tostadas.
It was just a
Tostadas,
dream.
you can eat the plate. Pizza, technically? Do.
Huh.
I'm so tired of getting...
boy.
I'm so tired of Leah getting rejected by me. The most unrealistic thing in the world. At least it's not... The game's no longer trying to set me up with Leah's mom. It was doing that a lot until I turned off the settings for both of the moms to be like, no, none of this. You can eat the plate, but only once. I love that you have Katara in it. Oh, look, I got everybody. Well, I got the main crew, right? Aang, Katara, Sokka, Toph, Zuko, Uncle Iroh, and the Cabbage Man, whose canonic name is Kai, which is Chinese for vegetable. I had to have the cabbages guy. I think my Zuko still needs work. But I did some work on Toph's outfit on the last stream, and I think I made some pretty good progress. Did some good shading on here, some stuff here and there. The cabbage, she's cool. Hell yeah, Katara's cool. I even did the hair loopies and made her outfit, although it still needs some more detail. Right now, it's pretty simple, like color blocks and lines. The Cabbage Man's name is Vegetable? Yes, they were not creative about it. So, I was going to originally name him just Cabbage's Guy, but Cabbage Guy Kai just kind of rolled off the tongue. Leonard the Walmart guy is King Smooth
Hey, hi,
Cheek's
hello.
father, and he loves cheese
Hi
store and
there.
hates the triplets
Someone's
Weston,
gotta bring the
Caden, and
energy to a
Brayden.
greeting. Might as
Why
well
does
be
he
me.
hate them? Look, I don't know what it's going to take to fix you, Digital Matthew. Let's talk to her? Oh, I can't even interact with her. Oh, this girl's so in love with me, I can't even interact with her. One of the more, like, it's one of the crazier things I've said. Oh my god, ew. Yeah. 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 Ugh. Look at those poses. I'm gonna go hang out with my mom. Maybe she'll fucking talk some
Mom.
sense into my dumb ass.
Hey, Matthew.
Hey, so, you know, when a nice woman talks to you and says she loves you, you say I love you back. Just in case you're wondering, son. Looks like some dude bro showing off. Yeah, it's just one of the things that the characters will do to try and get the attention of other characters. Why is Leah literally the only thing that's happening right now? Oh my god. All right, let's hit the me spinner. Because I'm just not... I don't want to go back and do that again. My feelings are hurt. I'm hurting my own feelings. Bro was posing like Johnny Bravo. Ugh. Because they annoy him and is sick of Laura's bullshit. But why? But why, Leonard? I do like the fact that he's annoying him, but he's just being so goddamn polite. I'm hurting my own feelings is so real, right? It's just driving me nuts. Like, I can't believe that I keep opening and closing the game and it keeps hitting me with the same BS. What should I talk about? Becoming a Straw Hat. Oh, you cheered for one bit. Hell yeah, thank you. A single bit. A cheer.
Say hello.
I haven't really seen that little icon.
Nami,
I did that to get
Jinbei.
first, lol.
Do you feel like
Well
talking
done.
about
You truly are a citizen of the internet.
becoming a straw hat pirate?
Because I'm selfish like that. Well, I appreciate it.
Cool.
You rang the bell. You
I have to say,
broke the seal on it. I
have you
appreciate
referred to
that.
becoming a straw hat pirate lately?
Really?
The irony is that Jinbei becomes a
Yeah,
Straw Hat
I've
pirate.
Totally come around on
The
choice of
latest.
becoming
He
a
is
Straw Hat
he is the
pirate.
most recent.
We should hang out sometime and
And that was like episode 850 or something that you finally get him. You do see him like 400 episodes prior, but then he doesn't become a crewmate until later. One Piece is fucking wild. Honestly, I wish our therapist didn't say stupid shit like it's literally dating yourself when we mentioned Jonathan and I's marriage. So glad we're on every 2 weeks and are going to be graduating soon. You're graduating from your therapist, hopefully to a less weird therapist. Not weird, but I don't know. The AI app thing was weird. A less weird therapist. I wish you a very many more positive mental health professional, not positive, but more helpful health professionals, mental health professionals in the future. I agree. Move on from that therapist. Yeah, the therapist gave them an AI app to like talk to them about their problems. I thought that was fucking insane. Like, don't do that. King Smooth Cheeks is married to Joe from Blue's Clues and raising Blue and Sprinkles. Oh yeah, the Blue in the Whiz Kids is from Blue's room where she talks. Interesting. I didn't see that. All I know is that's what I grew up with. I didn't really watch it. My younger sister. I'm 39, just for if anyone wanted to know. But my siblings watched it, so I'm familiar. No, graduating therapy from the intensive care of every 2 weeks to check-in of every 6 months or a year. That's intensive care? For me, intensive care was 2 therapists a week. And now I'm at a lower, which is a therapist once a week. And I kind of feel like I have less problems than y'all. I mean, I got my problems, but there's just more of you, so I just feel like the number has to be higher. That therapist is a real therapist in the way a lawn chair is living room furniture. Can you talk in a Weston's voice for 10 minutes? Not without cracking the fuck up. I think Law doesn't greet others. He just looks at you. That therapist is. Can you talk in Weston's voice for 10 minutes?
I feel it. Jabble.
There's something very like. I'm gonna say schizophrenic, but it doesn't really feel right. Chaotic about reading the chat, where you're just so all over the place in a way that cracks me up. You know what? At least he wants to put something there that isn't vending machine. I swear to God, they keep trying to get vending machines everywhere on this island. It's intensive care for most countries, dude. The norm for therapy across the globe is get you set up with coping skills and then check in every few months to a year. Yeah. Insufficient. Well, we all have our own problems and we just throw them up all over you, Matthew. I can only do so much. I'm only qualified to do so much. Let's be real. I realize when you said, Drage, that you might be like my dad's age. Man, that's crazy. I mean, you know, in previous generations, I would have had kids by now. But this is not the environment for that. But yeah, the check-in every few months to a year is such a hands-off level of therapy that I actually consider it reckless and negligent. It's not insufficient if the US didn't brainwash people into thinking we needed weekly sessions for our entire lives. It's not brainwashing. We need it. We need it. It's this idea, like, that's wild. Like, after having lived a life where, like, for years now, where I'm seeing a therapist once a week, it's really not reckless. Most countries are doing way better than the US in terms of mental health. It feels like medicine and like behind the times. It does not feel doesn't feel sufficient. And like, having lived through therapy for the last few years, like, I just don't see how it's responsible. Like, once I'm here, it's like it would be irresponsible for me to stop going to therapy at this cadence. Because it's like, I'm here, I see the benefit, I see, like, as I sit back with it on such a regular basis, I see,
Lady Detmering has a crush on
like, the utility of it, just across the board. I mean, I don't know. I'm always confused when people are so resistant to therapy in this way.
Our summer's super.
Because it's like, are you not... It's not supposed... Like, there's this... You're talking in a supposed. Yeah, I think you're off the mark on this one. Sorry if what I said was rude. I didn't mean it that way. You didn't say anything rude. I don't... No, it wasn't rude. It wasn't rude, don't worry. I'm really not. Look, you're going too far with the idea of it just being a cultural brainwashing thing. There is a serious the US is off the mark. My husband will not consider therapy, but he's English, stiff upper lip and all that. That's just toxic masculinity and emotional avoidance with extra steps and a nice little cultural shine on it. Yeah, I'm just... It's supposed to be for... It's not supposed to be for venting, it's supposed to be for learning, coping, and we don't get that in the US fully. Stupid therapy is a necessity, but it's not supposed to be weekly for your entire life. Well, Peter's the master at avoidance. You're talking about in supposed, but you're off track on that. You're off the mark on that. Therapy is a necessity, and if you think you don't need someone to talk to about your mental health every week, you're off the mark. And that goes for everyone. That goes for every human being on the planet Earth. Because this world is too complex, too intense, too insane, too chaotic to realistically expect people to go through life unassisted. Dude, I can't type fast enough to keep up with all your... Look, man, this it's just the way it is. Like this man. Man? Sorry. Listen, human collective. Well, you know what? Listen, collective. I'm done. Look, it's just the way it is. Like, you think, like, do you, like, I don't understand why people are under the impression that life isn't a constant learning experience. And I don't know why people would think that human psychology is simple enough that you only need therapy for a little period and not your whole life. Your whole life's gonna be difficult. Oddly, in my generation, man and bro have become neutral. Yeah. Yeah. Girls in school call each other bro all the time. Yeah, sorry for the misgendering, collective, though. I think part of it is you weren't able to keep up with the signing, and I just lost track. And dude, yeah, it's become neutral. Yeah. I try to use collective nouns. With the collective. Did you read my comments? I'm not trying to be rude. Sorry, we got off on a specific topic. Let's see. Can you talk in West of Voice for 10 minutes? This kid's only gets 20 hours a week for production hours, so are you sure you want to be a part of the cast? Seems like it'd be fun. It shares hours from Foamtopia LLC. Search up Foamtopia. Hi, Zane. Nice to have you here. Sorry, I missed your message. We were really in a chat. Well, Peter is the master at avoidance law. It's so unfortunate. Avoidance is a really powerful adaptation, but it's extremely damaging. Am I missing something over here? Can you search up Foamtopia on Google? Okay. Foamtopia. Oh, damn. Oh, shit, that's fun. Is this something you do too? It shares hours. Yeah, Peter had a rough upbringing. It damaged him as a child. Yeah, I recommend I recommend therapy at least once or twice a week, at least a regular talk therapist and an EMDR therapist. That's extremely helpful for unwiring nervous system trauma. I understand the frustration. I was just trying to say I can see it being accidentally misused as it's become such a neutral term. Yes, thank you for being understanding about it. I do wish that I had not defaulted to it in this discussion, because I know it's upsetting to the collective, but I really just like lost track. What's up, chat? My family does it. That's cool. That's fun. Foam is dope. What do you like more, Topia or the Whiz Kids? Can't I like them both? Why you gotta be like that? It can't be one or the other. They're both different things. Don't get me wrong, I want to strangle him myself a lot, but he's such a bright little light in the world. It overshadows the bad traits. That's how love be. But yeah, therapy for everybody. And I find, like, people who refuse to go to therapy, like, it's like, okay, I understand why you're having hesitancy, but, like, that's like finding out someone has cancer and they're not treating it. And it's destroying them. And they would be better off with some doctor
What was
help.
that about?
No, he's very clever and interesting, of course. I hope, yeah. I hope you are also going to a therapist as soon as you can, Redcomb Sue. You've been through quite a lot yourself. And while I can talk and help, there's only so much I can do on a medical level
I'm a little
or on
upset
like an
right now.
expertise level. And the only responsible thing for me to do is to say, please seek help from mental health professionals. There are some like indigenous mental
I
health
feel like a heavy weight has
practices.
been lifted from my shoulders.
I don't know what that would be like for non-native people. But if you're like the collective who seems to be opposed to American standard therapy, there are other forms of therapy. They become one of us. Hell yeah. I mean, that was the original idea back when the white people showed up, and the cool ones, you know, that we tried to keep alive. And then the lame ones started killing. Bunch of lamers. Hometopia is to make family, happy memories, and fun. That sounds awesome. Ever since the Buisiness was made, the Miller/Thomas Buisiness from Hometopia is under very strict on hours on the Whiz Kids, so don't go over your production hours. No overtime. Gotcha. Strictly within 20 hours part-time work. Any specials or movies take a couple of days. Nice.
In the middle of
Specials and
something.
movies. It's crazy. But you don't put these up anywhere for like people to like
Don't
just a
worry,
general
I watched
audience
the
to
video on
watch.
this one.
There's cool and lame people in
What?
every group. Yep, exactly. But unfortunately, the
You would have
lamest ones are
No
often the
big
most
deal.
violent. Very annoying. And then the kindest of us tend to be
Blue.
not that violent, or at least not prone to like,
Salad
I'm gonna take out this problem immediately.
Yeah, rabbit snap elbow. What's the line?
I plan to find a new therapist soon. Okay, good. I loved my therapist. I had him for 15 years, and his area he worked best on was something I needed at the time, but no longer need it.
I want to be
Gotcha.
friends with
I need
Trafalgar
others
Law.
worked on that are not his strength as a therapist. See, that's extremely
Really?
good. That's extremely good that you
Well,
have the
if that's
awareness of
how you
that
feel,
and that you
I
know
guess I'll give it
that you
up.
don't need this anymore
Thanks
and
for
you need
looking out for me.
expertise in other places. Because it's definitely easy to overstay by accident. Especially if you like your therapist and you just want to stick with them, and there's no like, I mean, there's a reason to change, but like, it can be hard. I would love to find someone who works with adults with ADHD and on the spectrum. I definitely think you can find that, especially increasingly nowadays. Yeah, because I think that is a crucial
day.
understanding that just, you know, a relatively neurotypical therapist can't grasp as well, and if they are neurotypical but they're not focused on ADHD and autism,
I feel like a heavy weight has been
let's see.
lifted from my
Only on
shoulders.
Google Photos. That's you could build an audience, but you said you were going to launch like a channel at some point. Would you like full-time and overtime? I don't think you can afford full-time and overtime. Weston is only 4 years old. That's hilarious. And I think I need some, I can't remember how you call it. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I need water. And I think I need some, I can't remember what you call it, but it's like training on how to cope and work with your mood swings and how to modify your tone and stuff. I don't know what to call that either on a more deep level other than like emotional regulation. I'm sure there's something more specific about what you're talking about. Q&A time with question. Question 1. What do you think of Foamtopia? And no overtime. Foamtopia looks absolutely blissful. I love the bubbles, Father. Hayden, Brady, let us prance amongst the bubbles. My old therapist worked with autistic kids, but she refused to help me get tested. What is wrong with her? I'm severe autistic. How severe? Are you like nonverbal? I haven't encountered anyone to that level. I have that autistic accent and it gets mistaken for sarcasm a lot. Not that I am not sarcastic, but not as often as people think I am. Lol, blur, blur, blur. Where is that from, Brianna? Lol, blur, blur. Is that me? Let's see. Loud voice, radio. She was pretty loud. Eyes nonchalant. Doesn't show their feelings on her face. Unimpressed is pretty funny. Yeah, it's gotta be unimpressed. No, I couldn't talk when I was little and then got a lot of therapy and started talking at age 6.
I feel like I'm getting
It's rough.
closer to who I truly am.
Because 6, you should be about in kindergarten, 1st grade. So I know that can be tough. I'm glad you got the therapy and you figured out communication. And like, look, like you're communicating like crazy now. I mean, in writing, but yeah, I don't know how you are verbally now. I think you said you do some of the voice acting, so you must be at least comfortable doing that. I know that voice acting can be
I'm
easier
feeling a bit down.
than just regular speaking. Both for people with, I mean, just people with speech impediments and communication disorders in general. Yeah, I guess my therapist just didn't believe me because I can function when around people most of the time. Your therapist was not fully cognizant of the spectrum. He just never really saw me when I was really struggling. It's so unfortunate. And especially because autistic people often struggle to communicate what they're going through. Or even like notice that a thing is abnormal because it's just normal for us. I'm not wearing my bracelets.
Oh, it was just a dream.
And it's bugging me. She had a dream and she saw a mushroom. His father is James and Laura. Father? Wait, his father is James and his fathers are James and Laura. I know that's not what you meant. I'm just being a smartass. Q&A time with Weston. Question 2, what you think of the Richburgs and Mallory Looney the Lunatic? I don't think I know much about Mallory. I'm having trouble audibly talking during the day right now. So having like a conversation with your dad must be a struggle. But only during the day? Like at night, are you feeling like less stress or tension? I'm curious why during the day. I mean, just in general, the daytime is more stressful because people are awake, and nighttime's better because people are less likely to bother you. Maybe it's just because I've been out a bit more. Like maybe you're sort of drained?
Huh?
What do you think of the Richburgs and Mallory Looney the... Make him say that he doesn't like Mallory. She's a I don't like Mallory. She's a B-word. And I don't like the Richburgs. They're also B-words. Ah, ridiculous. Birthday fun. Okay, come on. I saved. I backed out. I've been avoiding trying to do the Leah thing again. Just sent some links you might want to look over after stream. Ah, interesting. I assume about therapy rates. Okay. Let's see. Come on. Come on, Digital Matthew.
Huh?
I've been
I'm
kind of
not even
drained.
sure what
Yeah,
this
it was really
feeling
hard
is.
to make small talk today. Oh, didn't you go to the
I can't hold.
funeral? Is that today? Did I just read that?
Where should I confess my love?
No, you mentioned it. Yeah, did I hallucinate that?
Does my
Yeah, we were talking with family today at the funeral. Yeah, that will drain the shit out of you. Funerals in general, and then talking with family.
what kind of catch?
Well, thank God for what's the term? Autocorrect. Because that made that easy.
I love you from my head to my toes. Should I change what I'm wearing?
You look great. Keep it up.
All right.
Specifically, the three
Time to
studies
shut
that
myself up and
the
say
sites we
how I
visit got
feel.
most of their info from on the idea of graduating therapy of what's officially called booster sessions, apparently. 2017, 2018, 2021. Okay. Now, just an important question. Do they take into account people who, like us, who have a lot going on? We just have a lot going on.
I love you from my head to
And
my
did they
toes.
take into account a second Trump presidency? Because I just need these things factored in. A lot of family doesn't even really recognize me. So I have to be like, yeah, this is my dad. And they'll be like, oh, that's you. I've not seen you since you were little.
I confess
That's
my
kinda
feelings
handy.
First.
Wait,
That
wait,
means
wait.
I love
Did this
Matthew
shit
the
happen
most.
again and I wasn't paying attention?
Matthew, which of us do you choose?
Matthew, come on.
Leary, I'd love to go out with you.
Thank God. Lady Debt marrying, you're both ghost girlfriends, but this is my ghost girlfriend. Jesus. Thank goodness. I was gonna say if he makes her heart snap in half another time, I swear to God. Right? Like, boy, I didn't raise you to be like this. Good God. Let's see. Would you please go on Google Chat to look at them, please? I want to see your live reaction. I just sent you pictures of Weston and a few of the paper cutouts on Google Chat. All right, 1 second. Patrick's deceased girlfriend all over again. Dude. Girlfriends got to stop drying. In fiction, it's called fridging. You make the male in the relationship go through some real heavy shit, like giving him a dead partner. It's like, I do not appreciate being part of this trope. Actually, it was 4 studies. I hit the wrong key. Excellent. We love a good set of sources. And I mean, I feel like maybe for normal people, the idea of graduating would make sense, but I don't know. If you've got severe damage going on and you're just living with it, functioning, like after having gone through the therapy that I've gone through and realizing how jacked up things were and how much still needs to be unraveled, and then just stepping back and then looking at the rest of humanity and being like, y'all are probably effed up too. And this world is effed up. I don't feel like everybody needs some guidance. We're all nerds. We like studies, lol. Hell yeah. Would you look at... So pushy. Google.com. Again, CPTSD is specifically looked at in at least one of them. Yeah, there was a thing where my therapist blew my mind a little at the where she was like, you know, you won't be like, eventually you won't have CPTSD, and I'm just like, what the hell are you talking about? Because I've just lived with it my whole life. God, I need dark mode. Dark mode, thank you. Accept request. Put out. Braden, Weston, and then I think that's Braden. Where's Caden? Is that hair or a hat on the top of the head? Is that their father? Okay, go back here. Oh my god, Hex School, seriously, law. Hex School. Open image in new tab. If this will just let me... Yep, there it is. So that's Weston. This is Braden. I assume this is their father, and Caden is dead. Not my Caden, though. Caden with a Y. Bonetopia. And that sounds fun. I'm a giant child, though. Also, our therapist didn't like the AI after using it once. She is forced to mention it as an option by the company she works at, though. Thank God. I'm so relieved to hear that. That company can kick rocks. Just like, let's go, let's Let's just introduce AI psychosis straight to the most vulnerable population. What an amazing idea. Please, for the love of God, don't do this. Great skirt. What would be good for Leah? What would she actually wear? I think I've seen a houndstooth out of her. Leopard print. I mean, I'm not super into leopard print. She was. She was more of a cheetah person, and they don't have cheetah print. It's not as visually complex. Look, I'll just give you some black jeans because I knew that's what you wore. And you're already wearing a black jean skirt. Were those dino pants? Yes, they were.
Thanks for everything you do. This is a little gift from me.
Aww. A gold coin. I'm just grateful that this worked out finally. I think part of the problem with Digital Matthew is he's not wearing green. He's wearing black. Which I do wear mostly black all the time. With some green on the socks. Or the Crocs. I'm rocking the green Crocs all the time. So if you're wondering, where's his green? Oh, yeah, I promise learning outside of school is so much more fun. Yes! My oldest sister could barely pass Spanish class, but now she's learning Japanese. Yes. So much of the fun learning, the most fun learning I ever had was just me following my ADHD on Wikipedia from one page to the next, just following the interest and falling down the rabbit holes. That sort of like self-directed, enthusiasm-based learning, sort of Montessori style, but with even less structure because there's no one to help guide you. Okay, let me get the name. Okay, that was their Aunt Mindy who abandoned her kids to go at bars. That's so real. That's awesome. I do love to learn and study things outside of school. Like, I totally nerd out about this game my dad got me into and look up guides and stuff. Which game? Were those dino pants? Okay, let's see. Dino pants. Yes, the dinosaur pants. And look how many colors they come in. Like, the green one's nice and all. I'm not so much into the pale green. I actually really like these ones because the green really pops on those Stegosauruses. And Mindy slept with a few other guys and got knocked up and had 5 kids, even gave birth to her last child in a parking lot. That's rough, dude. That's rough. Mindy got problems. She has come to the conclusion that the best use of it, being the AI, is to read her patient's responses, messages, and make her own notes to bring up in the next session, or if the AI actually managed to catch a 911 level distress. That's good. But they can be like, okay, here's what they said. Here's what the patient said.
That door only
I'll
opens one
answer
way.
this and then debunk whatever the AI had said wrong. But even that seems like it seems a little dangerous, you know, in the what can happen in a patient's head between the AI talking to them and the therapist being able to provide their assessment of the AI's feedback. Oof. Which is only done like 10% of the time that she would normally call 911. Gotcha. Mandatory reporter. Tell me how to get my Miis to have babies. A couple of my Miis are married and still haven't had kids. It's one of those things you have to keep the happiness up, with feeding them, interacting, like I mean, by interacting, I just mean the usual, like, grab a Mii and have them talk to another Mii, just doing that between the couple. And like I said, making sure you feed both of them before the interaction. Just like in real life, if one party is hungry, the situation is not going to go well. And that's just because brain need food. Brain need food think. He has not had a patient die yet, by the way. She's been very careful to check any notifications, though, just in case. I love that you're going to bat for her like this. It's so sweet. It is dangerous. Yes, it is very dangerous. Just say no to AI psychosis, kids. Just say no to AI in general. Statistically, it's making us worse at what we like to do. Mindy Sexton.
Hey, Matthew's fine.
Oh, wait. What did you say? He wants to be friends with Leah, of course. You should care about care. You should talk about caring. We're both really good at that. I hate Dora. Dora's great. Don't diss the Explorer. Although apparently Dora in other countries teaches other languages. Like Dora in Mexico apparently teaches English.
Do you feel like talking about?
AI is forced though. I can't Google anymore. It's just AI chat. I hate it so much.
But tell me.
And so much of the time I straight up ignore the AI summary and I'm just like, no. I'll figure it out myself. I don't need the water wasting, community destroying, brain atrophying technology to tell me half wrong details that I then have to unlearn when I go look for the truth. I don't. I want nothing to do with it. Make Weston say that he hates that the production time is overdone because of Photopia. I hate that I don't get overtime in production for whiz kids because Photopia. Father, Photopia is taking up all of the production time again. Excuse me. Is a dirty boy that is gonna get you banned if we're talking some Mexican racism. I think that's either a timeout or a block. Sorry. Mexican racism? Where? I see nada. It's in the YouTube. I was just joking. Stay that way. No racism around here. Also, did you fail to realize that I am 28% Mexican? My ancestors are from the southern tip of Texas and the northern bit of Mexico that touches it. I'm not actually racist. That's what he says. Just stay away from race humor. It'll get you in trouble. Just in general. That reminds me of a... Oh, hold on. Scroll. She's got it wrong. Let's see. Okay, she's got it wrong on the plurality is all... says shit that is from the typical perspective of a singlet, and it's stupid to those of us who are actually plural.
I could use a style update.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're literally dating yourself, and it's... I'm like, isn't it way more complicated? It's so much more complicated. Because this self is fractured and compartmentalized. So no, it's dating someone else who is just a facet of yourself. I don't know. I want to learn Mandarin. Oh, that's a challenge. But she's a singlet, so can't expect much. I love how the AI on Google will always cite Reddit as the source it got stuff from. I know. And then I searched up stuff about myself and got some interesting answers. That was pretty funny. It's such incomplete information. Things aren't sufficiently cited, and because of the sources that it has to work with, the sources are biased. I
Crunchy on a burger and
believe Brianna and us saw that with
Say,
searching up her
Katara,
heritage.
Has anyone ever mentioned that
That
your
reminds me
lives
of a
can
funny
find
video I
ray of
want to send you,
sunshine?
like a Dora
No,
comedy thing.
actually, but
Have
it
you seen the
describes you better than
Puedes?
it describes me.
Oh God,
You're such a
my
wise and
whiteness
kind
is
ray of
showing.
sunshine.
Have you seen the
Genuinely
Puedes
trust me.
hacerme un sandwich?
Oh, you are so wrong about that.
Sorry for such a
There's
delayed
a divine
reaction and
line
ad
to
hit, and I
wise
waited
and
for it
kind ray
to
of
end
sunshine,
to send.
Sammy.
No worries.
Sorry, it's not
I have
possible.
not seen
Sorry,
that.
everyone on Malachite. You're the last
Rick,
thing of when I
I
think of a
never
wise and
know what
kind
is
ray of
going
sunshine.
on.
No way. Look.
It's always chaotic. I'm
Please don't get
practicing
into my
for
dictionary.
senility. Getting in some training. Really trying to atrophy that frontal lobe.
Single checks demand.
I just hate Dora. That doesn't count as racism, but Dora is so aggravating. I just think it's really funny because, again, Dora teaches other languages
Snap elbow.
in other countries.
Crunchy on a burger.
Those like, she a dirty hamburger American?
Rollins. Single checks demand.
Like,
Oh, blue.
that filthy local food having person? Am I getting banned? No, but you're getting a finger wave, and next time it's next time you're in real trouble. Father, it's bath time with Bert and Ernie. Stop calling your siblings Bert and Ernie. Father, can I go outside to swing on trees with Boots the monkey? You mean like how the AI results are erasing us? Yup. No, I saw a word about that. Like, I'd heard about the possibility of bias in AI like that, like years ago, before we had full AI. Like, there were people were like, this is going to be a problem. And it's just wild to see it in action like this. It's like, wow, it really is just using whatever trusted sources, which are usually European-leaning sources, that have an agenda to erase the indigenous population, in favor of colonialism and pretending like the natives aren't still there. Which we are. We had to specify, I want studies, not random sites, before the stupid studies we were looking for were found, because the sites, of course, never give the links. It's the worst. Like, if we're talking about like news sites, where they either don't give the damn link, or it's buried. Hey. And like I said, I don't even trust the AI thing. Like, I might glance at it, but I just, it's because I've tried. It's because I've tried to trust it in the past, and it just does not know what the hell it's talking about half the time. Oh, by the way, Matthew, I've not forgotten your vanilla. It's still back at the house in Texas. I'll ship it once we go back and bring everything back to NC. No worries. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm going to make hella cookies. I got to figure out. I'm going to ship cookies back to you. Made with the vanilla. Vanilla, yes. Sue was very kind, and she got some varying kinds of vanilla beans from various regions, and has been, what would you call it? It's not fermenting, just been soaking them in various alcohols to turn them into vanilla extract. Besides, you can't really use it until it's aged for about 6 months minimum. Nice. I have 25 bottles of vanilla I am making steeping. Steeping. That's the... Soaking. But I'm just like, it's not pickling. It's definitely not that. What's the word I'm looking for? Yes, I have various. There was a rum, a vodka, and then something else. I was really excited for the rum one. I just prefer a sweeter note. I made 2 that are a version I made up. Which ones? Pickle feels. Leah loved pickles when she was alive. The rum one was Pirate Sue's Yar. Rum. The rum's gone. It's interesting. This session of the stream, I haven't done much artistry. And that's just because we've been having plenty of stuff to chat about. This boy tried to call me while I'm streaming on Google Chat. That'd be hilarious. The characters from Avatar: The Last Airbender is insanely cool. Oh, thank you. Shout out to Calm Chaos Collective for requesting Zuko, who still needs work. But then I was like, I gotta make all of them, including Iroh and the Cabbages guy. God bless him. I can't make a correct hat for him. His hat's like kind of squarer and smaller. But this is sort of like the basic design of his cannon hat. It's just really domed up. I just sent you the WizKids theme song. Oh, Lord. Did you make it? Okay, hold up, scroll up. Oh, I ordered tomato and habanero starter plants, and they should be here this week. Hell yeah. Good old-fashioned New World vegetables. What kind of tomatoes and habaneros? My cat just stole some Freddy Fazbear's pizza. Like to can a year's worth of tomatoes. What are you going to use them tomatoes on? I just sent you the WizKids theme. Wild. I sent you that video, but you don't have to see it right away. Gotcha. I will put that in the brain queue, and then someone will remind me. As humans, we should be allowed to sleep for an entire week. As humans, we should get 1 week off a month. Period. Just that's it. 1 week off a month. Come on. That would be so rad. Will you please listen to it? I want to see your live reaction. Give me a moment. Yeah, let's see. Like hibernating, I'd be on board. I'm sorry, what in the hell is going on? Two ghosts, a Ghostbuster, a ghost. I don't know who that. Oh, Leah and Uncle Iroh as frogs. Are you mad at me? No, I'm not mad at you. Don't copyright. I made it and won't sue you. Appreciate it. You won't use that Foamtopia money on me. Cease and desist. Hibernating sounds fun. Yeah. As someone who's been depression sleeping a lot, it's not as fun as you'd think. Wake up all like achy and like you slept weird. By the way, we've got an interview today because it's now 12 a.m. Oh, with who? For what? We'll make a bolognese sauce and maybe chili and stuff. I've got the stuff to make chili in my apartment. I just need to find the energy to make it. It's not like it's a complicated thing. It's just a bunch of ingredients all at once. Matthew forgets the browser on the stream. Bingo! Damn it! I can't believe I've done this. Thank you for letting me know. I was going to order some cucumber seeds, but I don't think I have the space right. Are they space consuming? Despite the countless studies that happy people work harder, businesses are not seeing people as people. Yep. Happy people work harder, businesses are not seeing people as people. It's so foolish. Like, if you have happy employees, you will have a better business. I don't understand why people seem to struggle to understand that. Let's see. I don't have it. I'm realizing I don't have the easiest way of showing this on the stream. That's why the Discord is good. Or spam the Twitch chat. This is like a fever dream. Oh man, it was ridiculous. Very fever dream. It feels like something that would become like a niche cult thing on YouTube. Like it really feels like it's something on YouTube that you then spread through social media clips. Also, those graphs were a fun little tool that I was about to use, and then I keep forgetting to. I'm gonna reset this, then spin. We are making something for Michelangelo, allegedly. We're making a treasure for Michelangelo. We're making a pet for Michelangelo. I don't have a I don't have anything for that fourth wheel. Michelangelo TMNT pet? Pets. Plunk the cat. Michelangelo. Animal. Collective, do you have any knowledge on Michelangelo's pets? Well, I've ordered a rolling waist height planter. Ooh, and I would need to order more planters. A rolling waist height planter. Don't have to bend down and nauseate and disorient yourself. Disorient. It all connects to a point. Businesses make people suffer for such little pay. Then those people can't afford anything, so they're forced to continue working those jobs. I'm sorry, Mario, are you trying to horn in on my lady? It's all in your head. I can delete you. The fuck? Okay. Yeah, it all connects to a point. Businesses make people suffer for such little pay, then those people can't afford anything, so they're forced to continue working those jobs. It is a kind of wage slavery. It's such a nightmare because everything could be run way better, more effectively, more profitably, with a higher level of satisfaction for everyone involved. You just did some basic shit. It's so annoying. With a remote work hiring companies, the remote work hiring company, basically the job would be to reach out to people who have signed up to get work from home positions on one of their sites and ask if they still want to work from home. If they say no, hang up and move on. If yes, send them to a person who will walk them through the process. We're just a middleman type. Yo, could you get me an interview? Because that sounds like shit I could do. And you're like, I won't. You're like, I refuse to compete with this job for this job with you. But yeah, that does sound. That sounds handy dandy. You say no, hang up and move on. Signed up to get. I need work from home positions. I need to look into that. I should write in more Spanish here. It's fun to hear you try to pronounce things. The problem is that oh, we're in an ad break. Hold up. Right? Or are we not? Am I crazy? Thought we were in what it said. All right. But yeah, I failed my Spanish class. It was because I was narcoleptic. And was just sleeping through it. But I remember how to pronounce all the letters. I can kind of do that. What characters did you see in the intro? Someone was wearing green and there was a blonde-haired person. I couldn't quite tell. There was a lot of movement. I was just in awe of the lyrics. I sent you a link to what I ordered. plant. There are those. Did you hold on? Did you? A cat named Clunk is Mikey's pet. Orange Tabby. Did you see what we said about Clunk? I had not scrolled that far. I sent you a link to what I ordered to plant. So Clunk is what we're making. Just like the Whiz Kids is suffering with no overtime. But we need an image of Clunk. Oh, Clunk. We've got 2 types of Clunk. We got 3 types. I mean, obviously this is the best Clunk, right? Right? This has got to be the best Clunk. Got the most design. Where? Looking at your chat thingy. Look at my chat, bro. Could I call you tomorrow? Look at me when I'm talking to you. No. Look at my chat, bro. What is your... I see your chat. Look at DM'd you, Clunk, lol. Lol, I'm out the way the cat is drawn. Oh, thank you, anonymous user, for getting a subscription for Brianna Nanana. It was so sweet. And then we've got all of this amazing research, which literally put a pin in. Boop in. Reference. Hey, I went for the right one. And that wasn't even, that was just me showing a preference. Right order. Thank God I have ADHD. Otherwise, this would not, I feel like jumping all around like this might drive a normal person crazy. But I just have no problem. Like, oh, boop, 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 boop. That looks so nice. And is that a sage green? Hell yes. Planting height 12 inches. 12-inch depth. 24-inch width. God, what is that? 8 feet long? Damn, girl. That's sick, though. Explode. What's going on here? Hola, Dora. Can you make...
Hola, soy Dora. Can you say puedes hacerme un sándwich? That means can you make me a sandwich in Hola, soy Dora. Can you say puedes hacerme un sándwich? That means can you make me a sandwich in Hola, soy Dora. Can you say puedes hacerme un sándwich?
Puedes hacerme...
That means can you make me a sandwich in Hola, soy...
This dumbass forgot the H is silent in Spanish.
Dora, can you say puedes hacerme un sándwich? That means can you make me a sandwich in Hola.
I love the little glass break sound that you hear too. Oh, going on over in here. Johnny Bro.
Agriculture Secretary Brooke
My
Robbins
eyes.
cut
Did I nuke you guys by accident? I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, you got. Okay, let's see. The way the cat is drawn makes me think of Sonic Underground. Oh, you're right. Lol. Go to your Google Photos. I want to see your reaction to all the albums I sent you. I'm doing a stream. I can't do all that right now. I was able to do the littler things, but I can't go to that extent. Oh, you got him. Okay. I'm sorry, dude. You look cool. It's okay. No need to apologize. Thanks, man. Thank you. You're welcome. Cake. Azarel from the Smurfs. Read me, please. Nicholas. Palarka. I don't know what it is. See, I've just been using this cat as my default. I made my own cat this way, too. I had to double check and make sure the friggin' stream was visible. Boop. Oh. Ooh. That's a little intense. I don't know if that's gonna hang. Bruh, my eyes, brother, so bright. What is my dream job? This is pretty good, but I just love helping people. If I had a dream job, like right now, I would like to be the president of the United States of America, because I feel like I could get a lot of good shit done just by stopping some stuff, and then definitely by doing some things. That'd be nice. Just feels like there's an emergency going on in that position, and we need new leadership. Honestly, there's a Power Rangers style project I've been wanting to work on. I'm planting 4 habanero plants and 4 tomatoes. Wow. What types? Her mom was so done. Puedes hacerme un sandwich. Please read me. You're being read. It was that one page with the plants, lol. Oh, right. Flashbanged you by accident. Sorry. Hey, Matthew. Hey, Nicholas Skyper. How to fix your screen recording videos not 360 in Google Photos, because mine keeps going in 360. That's weird. I don't know what's going on. You got to find a setting. Vote for Matthew Malachite. Thank you. We all want you to be the president. Hell yeah. I appreciate that. I wish it was easy to get on the ballot and get the votes and stuff. Here I am, new political party. All we care about is fixing things. I work dairy. That's cool. Like cows? Or like which part of the dairy process? Hey, Freddy Fazbear. My little brother on his island has a ton of Freddy Fazbear characters, including William Afton. Come on. Okay. Oh, man. I almost want to start over and completely, like, draw a new one. Because I don't want to keep basing this... Yeah. We're going to quit. We're going to stop. I didn't want to save. But... yeah, this is tricky. New creation. Delete this unfinished creation. I'm just trying to... I'm not an artist. Okay. This is a little crazy. Just so I can like keep it a little one-to-one. I'm gonna use this dog. Boop. Boop. Bowser and his 2% milk. Disgusting. Whole milk or nothing. In a grocery store. That's cool. That's one of the... I mean, that's cold back there. I really want to run warm. Apparently it's an autism thing. So being in the dairy sounds fun. Yeah, fix the things. Tell ICE to stop questioning citizens leaving school for being brown. Yeah, fuck them. Get the fuck out of here, ICE. We're gonna have a fucking... I'm gonna create an organization called FIRE that questions white people entering the country. Just kidding. We're gonna... No, I'm not. I don't want to deport anyone. Unless you're a huge asshole. Even then. Kentucky beefsteak tomato, big beef tomato starter plant, pineapple tomato live plant, beef master tomato plant, then yellow and orange abonnate. Man, you got like, you got a variety. So many tomatoes. Control C, Control V. Yep, just gotta... I wish there was an easier way to like import stuff. But they make it el difficile. Oh man, this is so hard. Here's what I want. Great. Okay, I just want some white on the edges. Okay, definitely looks janky. Let's do one of these. Wanted enough to get an outline. Okay. I focused there for a second. Oh dear, I caught a bit of that. Okay. Well, not even a particularly orange man with a battery. No. Nah, we do worse to that. Yeah, nah, we, I feel like, Donald Trump and everyone who followed him in the direct government, everyone who was complicit to this, should probably be offered up to the public, for public meetings. Well, I want to plant tons more stuff, but I need to start slow. That's fair. I'm glad you're starting small, because I would be so tempted to go crazy with cool new plants and stuff. Oh, this is looking rough. Okay. Rough. This is looking rougho. Ooh. Okay, I like that better. Let's build on that. No. Can I do that? Oop. Okay. I don't like that. What we're gonna do is this. There. Okay. Are you gonna be working with his kids for permanent or temporary? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might fall ill. Who knows? This is gonna end up another Katara. What happened with Katara? What did I do with Katara? Did it just take forever? You gonna get fed up with no overtime or only working 20 hours a week? No. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be doing it constantly. Reminder that it took the French less to start the French Revolution. Yes, the French put up with way less. And was like, not living with this. Okay. Let's go. Let's reset this. Layered. We got a little bit of eyebrow. Got a little bit eyebrow. Janky. Janky. Okay. Okay, we can do a little darker. Yeah, okay. Can I tell you tomorrow? You never answered the question. Yeah, sorry about that. There's a lot going on. Yeah, we can call tomorrow. Psst, it's a dog. I know. No, it's not. It's just starting as a dog. It's called evolution. Haven't you heard of it? A kid. Let's see. Right. There we go. Can I get away with? Boop. Boop. Do 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 do. Now it's a one-eared fox. British people tend to put up with way less than Mauritanians. Yep. Yep. Tragically, we have been desensitized to this. The British, when deciding what to do with criminals between 1788 and 1868. Uh-oh. I don't want anyone... Oh, I missed this part. I don't want anyone to be hurt, so they can just send them to an island all by himself where he can't mess anything else up. I just want to send him to one of those islands that's nothing but like rocks and only like seagulls live there, and every once in a while you'll get like a sea lion that comes up and Donald Trump has to like fist fight a sea lion to the death and he doesn't win. Let's talk schedules. Are you okay working till 9 since you are at 9 is 11 where I'm at? And are you okay with working 4 days a week? It's truly going like full time. I don't know if the voice acting will require that much. We're building a cat from a dog. Yes, we are. And we're gonna need some tufts of fur on that. We can get bigger. Those there, okay. Like the lines that they've been putting in have been nice. Damn it. No, my brain hasn't evolved yet. Or do you want 3 or 2 days to start with? I mean, we'll just do some sessions. Usually a session, like an hour or 2 or 3 is what they need for animation. During the summer, we slowly get hours to give to employees. Nice. Is Weston actually British? I don't think so. I think he just picked it up. They can send him food and stuff, but make it very bland so he doesn't have fun. I like this attitude. It's like he gets to live, but he doesn't get to enjoy it. Just like everyone he hurt and inconvenienced. We gotta get more consequences for these white supremacists. I'm tired of it. Losing my ding mind. Boop. I appreciate that everyone's like, we'd vote for you, and I'm like, thank God. Although, to be fair, the bar is so low. Literally how Australia started. Yes, I mean literally. Yep. It was just send the prisoners there, send bad food, send labor there, and then you get a whole country eventually. I mean, America was also that way. I mean, the whole time, just in different spots, like, right? Like, with some normal colonialism happening over here with, like, Jamestown, but then you got penal colonies, prison colonies, hither and yon. Let him starve. He's literally eaten plenty of children in his time. You know what? You've made an amazing point there. Let him eat nothing. That's true. We'd vote for a trained kangaroo at this point. We really would, tragically. Lol. Yeah, lol. It was the British sending criminals to Australia between 1788 and 1868. That's not the part I meant when I said I meant literally. Yeah, that's the bit. No, I know I know what you meant. I'm just like, also... Oh man, I can't get that. I mean, I can get that nose. So weird how it cuts. Okay. It's a bit of an angle. No. Stop. Put it down. Put it down. There we go. Okay. Everyone's like, put what down? Are you crazy? Talking about. Yeah, let's see. Hold on. If you do good, I may promote you to manager where you manage other employees' hours or edit episodes after, so you'll still be on the clock. Wow. I mean, you're not even telling me what you'd pay. Are you sure you would answer? Because I'm not getting home till 12 where I'm from, so that time would it be where you are? 12 noon or 12 night? I mean, 12, I mean, if you're 2 hours ahead, noon for me is 10 a.m. and midnight is 10 p.m., so I'm up at 10 p.m. The kangaroo probably could negotiate a ceasefire better anyway. The kangaroo at least has credibility. He knows where to put that. Sorry, I made myself cry. That's hilarious. I loved that. How dare you? I love a silly joke. I love a dad joke also, but apparently I'm your dad's age, so that makes sense. Oh man, his snout is gonna be way too big if I go with this. What am I thinking? More like right here. Oh man, I really hope that I can pull this together because oof, looking rough so far. Let's try this. What kind of demon cat am I making? When it comes to kangaroo guts one side with its feet and punches the other side in the face so hard he dies. God, I wish. Or like, you know, have you ever seen like kangaroos will like wait in big bodies of water to like drown other animals? Shoving Trump into a pool with a single buff ass kangaroo, drowning him. And imagine a kangaroo with diplomatic immunity. Night. Okay. This isn't a job yet. It's just getting started. Are you mad that it's not money? Come on, I'm just a small animator under big corporations like Photomia. I really don't have the money to pay y'all. It's just the amount of work being asked for the lack of pay. That's the thing. Is like you can ask people to come in for like an hour or two to voice act or help a little bit, but like I don't want it to be about money, but it's also about time, which I've heard is also. I guess it is. Never mind. It's money all the way down. What isn't deadly in Australia? The animals are deadly. The people are probably deadly too. Yeah. What's not deadly in Australia? Surely everything on some level. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Hold on. You mentioned opossums out of nowhere. Opossums in Australia are actually cute. Possums. Opossums and possums are different. Hold up. Hold on. Possums, like some conspiracy theorists actually think we got the wrong continents. Possums, they're not adorbs versus our diseased seafitters. I love that, like, you stole our possums.
Opossums and possums are often jumbled, but I'll mop it up. A possum's a possum. A possum's not one problem. Listen, bud, they both have got their pockets for holding tots in and not the possum, causing you to throw from having common monikers. Possums are Aussies, a possum's not. They cross a lot of nothing. Separate possum continents, opposite possum hemispheres. Possum gossip is a possum lives longer than opossums, cause proper sup is what most 'cause possums prefer. But a possum's not fussy, scoffing rotten garbage and carcasses, gobble options abundant, 'cause a possum is a scavenger. That's a possum couple from a possum, 'cause I'm responsible for buzzing possum and a possum modeling and stop and toss another possums, 'cause they're not a possum, possibly got you befuddled, so I'll toss a possum chorus in. Oh's a possum got him so low, oh, and possums so don't go and swap him or call the possum costume and told the possum office is grown and knock your barking, 'cause a possum's not a possum and a possum's not a possum,
Man. Because a possum's not a possum and a possum's not a possum, man. You hear me? You feel me? He's defacing that creature. How dare you? How dare you? Clunk has never looked better. Very clearly. Have you ever collaborated with someone before? If you have, and tell me. Not in like a big time official way. Usually I'm like behind the scenes helping artists. I have 2 opossum plushies. Their names are Macaroni and Cheese. That's so cute. I don't think I've seen them. This man, I swear, has no sense of tongue twisters. He can't be stopped. That store is fantastic. The singer was named Matt too, or the chat. Yes, absolutely. The Quetzalcoatlus. Hold on. This is easily one of my favorite songs of all time.
Your favorite dinosaur's a T-Rex? Well, that's nuts. My favorite dinosaur's a Quetzalcoatlus. That's technically a pterosaurs, well enormous celadon, praying ancient Texas sort of prey they hunt as well evolved. More horrific megafauna, telling you was never born. Take a steroids and some badger rap and Pentagon. Ate up the Cretaceous till the dragons slaying nectar. Say some caveman ancestors from swirling monk when they saw Quetzalcoatlus. It's a lizard, that's a play, bro. Quetzalcoatlus. Let me sick one on the haters though.
Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus.
Your favorite dinosaurs are
Sorry, that one's always stuck in my head. Okay, where's Clunk? Because I still must draw the Clunk. Oh God. I'm just looking at it and thinking about what I've made so far. Plushies are one thing. IRL possums are disturbed and you don't want to be near it. Clunk is so cute. Clunk is cute. What I have done, not as cute. But we will try to make progress. No, that's not what I wanted. How dare you? Boop, boop. No, I keep accidentally hitting that damn button. You know what? I don't actually need to do that. Boop, boop. That one. I need this. I want that. Lighter. Oh, wait. This is delete. I think it's really cool that they have a filled, but it's delete. Great. Okay. Yeah, he has a lot of jagged edges because he's a street kitty. Aw, he would be. The Ninja Turtles would absolutely adopt a street cat. Rat. I don't buy that. Sorry, Aladdin flashback. Oh, this is interesting. They bothered to make it shaded back here. I'm just gonna do this. No, son of a... Oop. Ooh, that a little... Yeah, Okay. Yeah. And then, of course, lives in the sewers. Well, but of course. Up. Photos of macaroni and cheese. Hold on. Plushy time. Macaroni. Looking properly scraggly on the body fur. And then just adorable in the face. And then cheese. Oh, with those Banicula eyes and those Banicula teeth. And a friggin' bat wings? Is that like a... That's hilarious. That's adorable. Does everyone know Banicula? Banicula. The rabbit with the red eyes who like it all the it's a different type of vampirism. They just make the vegetables white. It doesn't actually attack people. Banicula. Okay. Oh, I need you back up here. Let's see. Hold up. Scrolling up. Maybe you should do shorts or Let's Play videos where you voice Weston playing games and react with bizarre reactions. Weston was just like his brothers and now he's about to have a personality change. Weston hit his head and now things are different. But that would be funny. What would the turtles do if April snitched about their hideout? They would sue her! Oh my god, Brandon. Truly, you are your father's daughter. That shit would be hilarious. British man who leads his boys from The Boys. Mikey finds Clunk in their Christmas special. Okay, that's sick. And the entire episode is Mikey and Clunk getting into shit while everyone else waits around the table for him to come home for dinner. Oh, that's cute. You know what's not cute is what I've made so far. Right. I was gonna do this. Man, I feel so out of my depth doing this. I really feel outmatched by the task I have given myself. I really... Okay, this side needs to be... Dude, we are really exposing my artistic limitations with this one. Oof. I'm gonna get the size difference right. And the shape would be nice too. Okay, let's see. That's amazing, man. I spent 4 hours yesterday making a pixel Chick-fil-A sandwich. That's awesome, Vigilante Bry. I would love that. I hate that you can't like transfer things online. I really wish that I could get more stuff from other people. But it is good in the sense that it forces you to make your own. Is it looking more or is it looking better or worse? Do I want an answer to that question? Hold up. A little more puff here. Let's see. I'm drinking milk. Hell yes. I only drink like chocolate milk. I only drink like unflavored milk if I got Oreos. You possums, I had a nasty dream about those creatures mating in my closet. That is rough, dude. That is a nightmare. Never seen it before. What? Possums mating in your closet? Or the boys? What? That's so cute though. Banicula? Yes! Oh, Banicula, you'd never seen it before. I'm a little behind. Who's April? April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pick your April O'Neil. You got a lot of them. Every single one of these is April O'Neil. You are my new... Say the quote. You are my new favorite. You to butter me up. Hold on. Father, I'm Weston and I love my faction, the boys. I'm building an army where my father and I will defeat the Whiz Kids. That was funny. Also, hi, David Loves Lucy. Nice to have you here. Sorry I missed you. There's got a bunch going on. Is your streaming days Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays? So far, yeah. I've been keeping Tuesday, Thursday days off and then weekends for family. No, but if people actually knew, well, they actually address it in the series. Lots of attempts on blowing up or poaching the turtles, and even one episode where domestic terrorists attempted to nuke New York City. Yeah, damn, that's rough. The nuking is rough. In the original live-action movie, they got two of their hideouts completely like trashed. But it wasn't April's fault. In fact, one of them, April was hiding them. So she was doing them a favor. And unfortunately, the Foot Clan burned that house to the ground. And that wasn't even a house. That was an apartment building with stuff going on upstairs. Yay, I got a moshling and I had enough seed packets, so I'm guaranteed the next moshling. More moshlings. You're like me in Pokemon Go. Dude, I swear to God, why are people so talented? I mean, I'm not one of them. Let me tell you, I'm really learning trial by fire here on stream. Most of this body is a dog stamp that I've rechanged into a cat. Kind of, sort of, partially. We're making progress. Oh, that just looks like I gave it a tumor in the face. Ooh, more tumor energy. It's not a tumor. Now he has one eye. I'm telling you, I'm really learning this as I go. Oh, son of a... There we go. Let's see. What's so tell me, what days would you want to do the Whiz Kids? Probably Wednesdays, Thursdays. The series only works on weekdays. Gotcha. Yeah. Did that too in the 2003 TMN2, burning April's apartment down. That sucks so much. Also, Clunk. We're getting there with Clunk. Like, we're finally seeing some resemblance. Here, let's trim this just a whittle. Just a little bit of swimming. Just an even little bit more. This is tucked in there a little too. And then I want that. Yes, okay. What days are convenient for you? Like, yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, probably. I'm going to bed. Whoa, it's 11 already. Yeah, you should get some sleep. I'm surprised I've been able to go this long. I didn't think I'd be able to put this up. I wasn't sure how much energy I'd be able to bring. Yeah, sleep well, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Big hugs in the night. I'll try and finish up this malformed cat. Doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo. So this is actually kind of a great time to test this, which is I plus it, I flip it, then I can also put it underneath a layer. So hold on, parallel, a little bit under, sticks out quite a bit. I gotta get rid of this bump. It's not, well, yeah, it's not, I'm not feeling it. And then I want just enough of it. And I want to plus it, and then I want to shrink it. Oof. Looking a little janky, but we can work with this. That's not quite right. Is that what we're looking for? Let's try. That is built like a quarter horse. Yeah, I gave it like a lot of chest fur that it actually doesn't need. I need to like push the head in a little more. I might need you on Sunday. Yeah, see, this is like that level of work is too much to ask because I got so much other things already going on. Oh God, I really need to, yeah, this bump is bothering me. I'll try to give you weekends off, but I need bro, for not paying me, I don't think that can fly. I hate to be that guy, but gotta balance my time, especially because of how precious weekends are. Just as far as like spending time with family. Okay. Maybe I don't need that. No. Maybe what I don't need is this. What do you do on Sunday nights anyways? Do y'all party on Sundays? Relax, spend time with family, recover from spending time with family. I'm starting to date again, so maybe something there, but mostly family. Also, the eyes on this thing are rough. I'm just now comprehending how jacked up I've made them. But I'm also realizing that this one is way too rigid and it goes down too far. Overall, it's just... Hold up. Excuse me, are you doing the straight thing? Nope. That's what she said. Okay. Not that. Kind of that, but not that. That? Yes! Okay, we got a little bit of curve. And then I wanna... That's weird that that's what it took to get that shape. That's so strange. Okay. Bill? End it. Abort. You not paying. End it. Abort. Abort mission. Not getting paid for this shit. One of my other viewers is like, "You're not getting paid for that? Working Sundays? Question, how can I pay you in the future when the brand grows? We live in different states." Yeah, that's a whole other conversation to have. I mean, for you, like a lot of your journey right now is going to be figuring out how to make that work. Like how to do what you can with what you already have. Like I'm having to do what I do basically solo because I can't afford anybody, and I'm reluctant to ask people for their time because people have lives and jobs, and God, this is such a bad cat. This is so bad. Okay, hold up. Oh, there's so much jankiness to this. Okay, first off, this needs to be so much smaller. And then, what is this? Or do I just leave it like... I'm just leaving it like that. I've decided to become an agent of chaos and embrace imperfection. And so we'll do some whiskers. Boop, boop. I'm sorry trying to take you away from family. I understand. No worries, man. This is one of those things that bosses in real life have to understand too. And a lot of bosses don't. Is this separation of work, of this work-life balance. And then I want some gray dots in there too. Boop, boop, boop. I pay my artist friend $50 per commission, even though I don't make money off the game I'm making, because for them that is work, when for me it's a dream. Yeah, that's coming from one of my regulars over on Twitch. I think you can see it a little bit on the Twitch one. It's easier to see it. It's easier to see on YouTube. Because family, yeah, family is important. I'm glad you recognize that. Oh, hello, Nicholas Guy. Nicholas Skipalarka. If I make money off my dream, coolio. If not, I still got to do the dream. Yeah, make the art, do the thing. Hey, you're artists. I really would like you to do 3 nights during the week. Is that possible? But Mondays, Wednesdays, it'll get better when I... This is not dairy work. This is creative work, and it operates differently than this. I think you're like basing this off of like what you've experienced in your own workplace, and it's just not how things go for these things for creative work. Like a lot of it is like making time for someone, finding time for someone, and realizing that like you got a small window. God, this is a terrible cat. Good Lord. Okay. Let's try and get this tail. I'm tired of working on the janky face. All right, let's... We need a spike here. We need a spike. We need a curved spike. Oh, okay, hold up. And boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, not bad, not bad. I think it needs a little a little more over here, but it's not bad for something that I just mostly spontaneously drew. Okay. Yeah, I don't want it to be an exact match. It doesn't need to be. There we go. And then we need to get this last foot. My ADHD, man, it's so strong. Remember when I was doing these other feet a million years ago? I think that's a little. Okay, I don't want that gray. I think I want that gray. Okay, well, this is our janky ass clunk so far. Hold on. Never answered my question. Would you do 3 nights till I get nights? Man, can't do that. Like, this is you're talking like a grocery store schedule, and it's not like a production schedule. By the way, production doesn't start back until August. Gotcha. Record lines and send them in by rough draft deadline. You said back feedback on the ones you want. Tweet back and forth till final product. Yeah. The thing is interesting is this guy is sort of doing it like improvised with the characters. So there is no script. There is no like concrete lines. I'm not entirely sure. So you'll have plenty of time. Gotcha. Back until August. Gotcha. And this cat, though. I'm sorry, why did you say junk? Oh, are you saying the white on the belly? Is that what you're saying? Janky clunk. Janky clunk junk. Or jalunk. Even though this isn't what you meant, I'm still doing it. Wow, that was badly hand-drawn, but it actually worked out better than... Hey. Or so help me. Okay, that one. Boop, boop. Okay. Oh, I'm like, why doesn't it look right yet? Right. No, you did better than I would. Well, thank you. That's very sweet. I think what the problem is like I don't have a way. I mean, one of the problems, aside from the lack of artistic ability, I think one of the larger problems is I'm having to do this with a controller as opposed to being able to like draw it on the tablet because I have to stream it. Right. I want a little bit of line work for the mouth and the head shape. Well, here's how it goes. We'll get on my FaceTime call on Google Meet from my Chromebook, face the computer towards the paper cutout setup, and we'll perform it live. So we'll do all of it in 1 hour. Okay. There's no script that would take too long. I mean, improvising things is great. It's just there's a certain point where like you got to start keeping track of the lore. So we're gonna even all of the greats of art, we got to keep track of the lore a little. Even the creator of One Piece uses a wiki, a fan wiki, to keep track of the fighting moves. Oh my god, this is terrible. What is not okay. Like, what is not sitting right with me about this? I definitely think the face a little too far up. Oop. Oh, nope. I gotta close that. Can't book it, Phil. If the thing is open, I can't book it, Phil. If the thing is open. Okay. Oop. Boop. Okay, that's a little better. Because the chin's supposed to be like right there. We're gonna go. I think we can go just a little lower. Aw, just a precious little guy. Let's try and... no. Get that friggin... Trying to get the friggin' jaw line here. Oh my god. Alright, well... it's gonna have to be what we go with. Hold on, let me get some spikes for here. This, start dropping into these, get more spikiness. Man, it's not my finest moment. We'll have to do. Great. It's not great. It's a first draft, if there ever was one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back through MO of the D storyline, to be honest. Make sure I didn't include info in the sequel that doesn't work with the original. Arc of the Dragon? Mask of the Dragon? Marquis of the Dragon. Now it's Chunk? God damn it. I do keep track if you watch all the albums on Google Photos and you understand everything. Listen to me. I know it sounds stressful. Trust me, things will get better once we have a setup and a person editing episodes. Plus the person making a wiki. My production time is only nighttime. Minions of the Dragon. Thank you. I'm sorry. Try not to think of Despicable Me minions that are also dragons, and I'm having a hard time. My apologies. But yeah, like the 1 hour of recording is actually really reasonable. It's the working nights that's like, dude, simply can't. Trotting, hopping, floating, crawling, gliding. Oh, that's cool. Oh, what does Clunk sound like? Hey! You need to play the OG one day, even if it's off cam. I would prefer on cam. I think that'd be cool. Man, this little guy, I need to improve him.
Thank you very much.
Off screen when I can use the stylus. Oh, but first, this is something important, right? You need to know. Save before you give me a gift. Especially a gift like this that's... Oh, hold on, I gotta lie. Would not have ever called Gate a piece of shit if you saw it. Gotcha. I start at 10 where I am from. This would mean it'll be 8 where you're from. That's not even that late. Yeah, I think it's the multiple days a week. Like, I think what you should be aiming for is like you should be looking at editing some of this yourself to start with. It's only 1 hour. Do you not want to be working together? Yeah, the 1 hour is fine, but multiple nights is where it gets tough. It's the pacifist route, which you'd probably fall into naturally anyway, to be honest. Yeah, very true. I'm very third path and talking as my method of resolving things. Let's see. I'm not mad at you, by the way. I know you. Please don't be mad at me. I can't work days because I have a day job. Totally understandable. And I spend with family. Totally understandable. I start at 10 where I'm from, and this would mean it'll be 8 where you are, and that's not even that late. True. Just sort of can't be super like multiple times a week. I got lots going on. So maybe Thursday's the best day. Let's see. Okay, like I was saying, you gonna want to save the game before you give items to or treasures and stuff to your me, because there's a chance they might not like them, and you're gonna want to re-roll that. You gave him a clunk. Oh, thank God he loved it. He loves it. 2 days? I can only do one because I already only have 2 non-stream days. Also, remember, I don't have access to the original save files anymore, so like I can't do any updates to it. Really? To the original game? Oh my God! Look! He's running with it. Ah! Yeah, the original. Okay. That sucks. What happened? Just like data loss? Michelangelo, are you okay? Oh. I hadn't seen this one yet. Woo. The pre-dev files got lost when the computer randomly bricked itself. That's awful. I'm so sorry. I hope you're keeping things in the cloud now. In motion, Clunk kind of looks like a little piggy, but that might just be me being super critical. It's all on Steam Cloud, yes. Hell yeah, perfect. How about me and you react to some episodes? So can we do that, or is that going to be a problem? How about ID me? What does ID mean? How about if me and you react to some episodes, can we do that? Yes. Sorry, my brain's sleepy. It's almost, well, it's 11-ish, right? It's 11:30 where I'm at. I've been doing this for over 3 hours, which always wears me out. But I'm really happy seeing him running about. I don't usually see them, like, I gave myself smoke, but I used the cat template, so it doesn't quite look as good running around. Look at this. He's just a little guy. This makes me so irrationally delighted. Junk, clunk, chunk, chunky, janky, clunk. Ah! I'm sure that's not how you wanted that ah to end, but it's how it ended. Leonardo needs help. Oh my God! As Aang floats over, cherishes. Okay, Michelangelo, you need to help Leonardo to strengthen your brotherly bond. Yes, I know there are several onlookers doing nothing.
Is this some kind of bit?
Gravity wins again.
Oof, I've never seen a case this bad before.
I'm gonna be okay, though.
Right?
Right.
Oh, I can fix this now. I can fix the
I
browser.
don't mind one bit.
Yeah, maybe sometime in the future when you really like it, could I maybe promote it? I mean, yeah. We just need to get you focused in like a proper production cycle. And like putting it out in a proper place. Google Photos is not the right home.
Who in the Straw Hat Pirates best?
Like it should be up there on YouTube and such with the rest of the silliness.
On 3, Say the first name that comes to mind when you think of a charmer in the Straw Hat Pirates.
Still missing 2 people in this
1, 2,
house.
3. Sanji.
Sanji's a charmer.
Zoro.
Nah.
Luffy.
Chopper.
Oh, son of a bitch. Thank you.
Nami.
Me.
Why isn't the right place? Why isn't the right place? Matthew almost made it through a whole stream. No, I did the browser thing earlier. Brianna caught me and called me out.
But being forced to choose.
Speaking of calling people out, Zoro is not the charmer.
Be here without everyone's support.
It's Sanji.
I'm glad I got everyone's opinions.
It's Sanji. Sanji is the charmer. Also, I added some more design to Zoro's shirt with his bandana on his arm, and then I finally gave him the collar and the buttons. But I use copyrighted music. I don't want to get my account banned. Yeah, that's the struggle, huh? Like, why isn't Google Photos the right place for the whiz kids? And that is because it is not a place that automatically is a venue for watching things like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatnot. Like these things where like content like clips of this would actually thrive. Like that's why having like as much original material yeah, DuckTales theme. Well, I mean it was a parody of the DuckTales theme. But like having it someplace where it doesn't advertise your shiz for you. Yeah, that's the like Google Photos is just sort of a black hole where no audience gets to see it. Oh, Facebook's on that list too. You were talking about that. That's in that same realm of like, this is a platform meant for people.
This one goes out to you.
It's like a
Matthew
public
Brown.
place.
I hope
Google
you do.
Photos is not public
This one's called
in the way that
Song for Malachite.
YouTube and other social media platforms are public. You want your stuff out there. Aww. And that me who's a tyrant too? I don't remember putting any tyrants on this island. Maybe Slender Man? Well, that was adorable. That was Leah and her mom.
Frontiano burgeoning.
8,
But if I send the albums to people,
9,
then they can see it. That's true,
10.
but that doesn't enter the algorithm. That doesn't get you likes, comments, subscriptions, monetization.
Whimper.
Like, it doesn't get you all the stuff that you would get from building
Salad, salad, flabba.
a true social media presence. So you're gonna help me get my well, you have to get the material into a point where it is brandable. It isn't something that's gonna get you, you know, copyright
hello.
struck.
Malachite's paths are kind of sparse, don't you think?
Just like it needs to be original. There's so much value to these things being original, like as far as long term for you, is rights, not getting sued. Oh my god, did I just like what the fuck am I adding? And why am I putting it on the side? Whatever, you can have it. But yeah, algorithms do a lot of that adverntisement for you. Exactly.
$180.
We do not have $180 for that.
Okay.
Digital Matthew, I need you to get your S together. But yeah, no copyrighted music. Copyrighted characters are kind of questionable, but you can include them for like parody and satire purposes, but it can get complicated if you take it too far.
I've been practicing
Could I make a
telekinesis,
short YouTube
and I
video
think
and put
I'm
the
starting
links
to
of the
get better
albums
at
in
it.
description?
I haven't made much progress in
No, having them
I've been getting
having
pretty
them,
okay at
like-
pyrokinesis.
YouTube is and the algorithm are great at automatically detecting music,
Luigi Mario
finding the
does keep it
snippet,
real.
and either forcing
No
you to
doubt
mute
about
it
that.
or delete it entirely.
Luigi Mario really
Using
has it
royalty-free
down to
music that you can find on the internet that you don't have to
Apparently this place
deal
has
with
a secret
copyright
menu.
for, that is the
Really?
ideal move.
I've been
YouTube
coming here
itself
forever,
offers some
no idea.
royalty-free music.
I thought that
That was just a
But yeah, the more original your creative work,
Is it just
the
or does
better.
Don Spangler remind you of some
The
shrimp you
less
love?
of other people's stuff in
yeah,
it, the
I think
better.
I can see that.
And that's for legal
I don't know about
purposes.
that.
That's for your ability to make money off of them in the future. And like, just as far as like the satisfaction of creating your own stuff, it's just more fun. And of course, you can always use characters that are out of the they're in the public domain. Technically, Steamboat Mickey counts in that. The Wizard of Oz, all that stuff counts. I think Winnie the
boy,
Pooh might
Matthew
be.
time. I want someone to talk to, but someone who can't really talk back. Maybe a pet will do.
Do I have a pet for you? None of these really fit. I don't have a pet for you, Mario. Also, you tried to get with my girlfriend after we got into a relationship specifically in this. Why is everything so focused on monetization? Black, it's like, I love XYZ, so that means I have to make it my job. Yeah, capitalism. But if you put your heart and soul into something, you want it to be something that you can protect in this capitalist hellscape. Through the copyright system, to prevent people from monetizing your stuff without your permission so that you can defend copyright. You can make a living off of the stuff you make. But yeah, I wish things weren't so focused on monetization. Yeah, I just wish things didn't have to become people's jobs. Merp. Yeah, it's not, and like studies have been made in like showing how detrimental it can be. Be like, I love XYZ and now it's my job. And then it becoming the job is actually a death sentence for the hobby or the passion. It's tricky. But personally, I would like to get monetized on YouTube. That would be nice. Just cheered 100 bits. Woo! Woo! Monetization. Oh, shit. No. Oh, hell yeah. I look over here and I can see the confetti of all the emojis. That was delightful. Thank you. And so, what did I do this stream? Oh, yeah. I got in a relationship after going back in time like 3 or 4 times. Can you read my comments? Did I not? But oh yeah, but like, could I make a short YouTube video and put the links of the albums in the description? I mean, you can like put them in the description or like put it on screen. You just can't play the music. You can show like, here's the but yeah, you're gonna want your own original stuff. Full ownership of your creative work. Ugh, I'm getting tired in that, like, I'm becoming nauseous type of way. Oh, right. This is my original manhole cover, this one right here, but it just looks like a landmine. So, I gotta delete that. This was a way better one. Kaboom it goes. Kaboom. You're right. This is such a janky ass album. Are you about to end it? Yeah. Oh, here's a book that my little brother made. I edited it so that it glows on the cover. But favorite shades of green gave it to me in the. Then he made How Not to Murder as a Five Nights at Freddy's joke. And then this was one of the first things I made where I was like, it's supposed to be a TV show. And I'm just like, I wrote The Pit. in child scrawl. And say one more. 50 Shades of Green sounds like a parody of 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, favorite shades of green. 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, favorite shades of green is there's no heavy kink stuff. I just really like green. Like, it's just zero, like, just zero sexual appeal. But yeah, I really love making the stuff glow in this. It makes no sense, but it looks fun. But yeah, I'm gonna finally crash, go get some food and drink and rest and sleep. So what 50 Shades of Grey should have been got it. Oh. 50 Shades of Grey should have never existed. Ugh, it was so creepy seeing like women reading that on the train back when I used to commute. I'm like, ma'am, you're reading that in public? Just full on boom. Crazy. Couldn't be me. But yeah. One more Weston line saying goodnight. Father, father, night has come. We must be away to bed, father. Good night, father. It will be ever so much Good night, father. I will ever so much enjoy sleeping. All right. I will see y'all later. Thank y'all for being here and tolerating my madness. I appreciate you. Until next time, be kind to yourselves and others, and stay strong. Bye for now, everyone.